demise. But okay. But this is the guy that she put in the suitcase, or he climbed in the suitcase. I don't know how he got in the suitcase, but it happened. So, all right. So let's just hop on in and poke fun at this lady. Okay? Who's in? Who's in? Right? He's the victim. This is the victim up here. I know it's easy to forget that this is the victim we're looking at. He was the victim. Okay. Okay, hey Jen. How you doing, baby? Nice to see you in here. I've seen you in my comments. Y'all have been killing it in the comments, and oh boy, does mama love you for that. So let's just hop right on in. Let's just scroll back on in here. Just get all the way to get her walking on in the building. We're gonna
just let us know if at any time you need more, okay? I'm gonna have you sit in the green chair that doesn't move. Appreciate you coming in.
Yes, ma'am. I want to ask you about these whenever we have a moment.
Sure. So obviously, he received his autopsy. So I'm going to read you your rights again because we have to talk about that. And since I'm talking about the incident, we just have to do
Pam.
it. Just like we did yesterday.
Hey, baby.
Just like we did yesterday. Remember I read you the rights? Your rights? Yeah. So it's the exact same thing, but since I'm asking you follow-up questions, I need to read them to you, okay?
Sure.
All right, so you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say may be used against you in court. You have the right to talk to a lawyer before and during questioning without charge. If you cannot afford a lawyer and want one can be provided for you before questioning without charge. Has anyone threatened you or promised you anything to get you to talk to me?
No.
And do you understand what I just read you?
Yes.
I know. Her posture's terrible.
So this morning we went to his autopsy.
What
and
happened?
we were informed of some injuries that he has by the doctor.
Mm-hmm.
So I want...
look at her face.
He's got
look at her face, y'all.
scratch marks to his back.
I know what that's from.
Okay. And
ooh, look at her.
It's called
Dirty.
a contusion. Do you know what a contusion is? So like basically you're getting hit and then you get a mark from it. You'll get bruising. Like someone hit you or something like that. It's called a contusion. So he had some injuries to his left shoulder.
Look at her face.
He had a cut near his lip. We could see his mouth was a little
I haven't laid
swollen.
a hand on him.
Okay.
That's funny that you say that, Sarah. I ain't lay a hand on him. Now my elbow and my knee, I can't speak for.
Also, too, he fell off my son's bike.
Okay.
So I don't know. And he's notorious for running into the wall or the hall tree. So
Okay. What about the scratches? Because there's also...
I don't know where her eyebrows at.
Yes.
Okay. Because there's also like a scratch on the back of his neck, kind of going, but it's going straight across.
I have no idea what that's from.
And they're all recent. They occurred recently. It wasn't something that occurred post or that occurred a week ago or 2 days ago, 3 days ago.
Hey, Clayton.
They definitely occurred, the night leading up to when he was.
In all honesty, we have not gotten into it.
Okay.
That's why, the only thing I thought you guys were going to ask me about, which I was going to be honest with you anyway, are the scratch marks on his back.
Mm-hmm.
Everything else, I have no idea what it is. No idea what it is. Nonetheless, I've had...
What, you implying something freaky, Sarah? Is that what you're talking about? I know about them scratch marks. You can ask me about that. Ooh. Ew. Don't nobody want to imagine you scratching nobody's back, okay? Don't nobody want to imagine what that looks like, Sarah, okay? So stop. We want to know about you kicking that suitcase down the stairs, allegedly.
I had my son over at the house, too, so...
Well, your son was there when? When was he last there?
I know, right? Honestly.
He was there last Tuesday?
Alyssa.
I don't know if it was Tuesday, but yes, he was there last week, so...
Well, we're talking about Sunday.
Yeah.
We're just talking about what occurred Sunday. Because like I said, the injuries they occurred within that time period.
So you're talking about day before yesterday?
Mm-hmm.
Sunday leading into Monday. You called us yesterday at 1, but the incident, you guys were painting and stuff the night prior.
Correct.
So we're talking about Sunday.
They were painting.
That's why I'm thoroughly confused, because we had a good time sitting on the back porch having wine and smoking a couple of cigarettes, and then decided to go inside and literally paint, do puzzles, and play. And listen
And play.
music. That's why. No.
How old do you think you are, Sarah? We were doing puzzles and painting and playing in the backyard. Like she's talking about kids. But this is her and her creepy looking boo thing that we're talking about here. Okay? I don't know what is going on here, Sarah. I don't get
Nobody
it.
got out of sorts. This is what's mind-blowing to me. Like, I have no clue. Nobody laid a hand on anybody.
He also had, like on the left side of his forehead, he had basically bruising, and on like his head and his skull.
I have no idea.
As if something hit him.
I
have
not
touched
him.
Trauma.
I have not touched him. I have not touched him.
Then how would he get those injuries?
Tell me and we'll both know. I have not touched him.
Yesterday, when we took photographs of your overall body,
You didn't touch him.
And they did the buccal swabs, did they go under your fingernails?
No.
Okay. Are you willing to let us
Absolutely.
swab underneath your fingernails?
Go for it.
Okay.
I have no idea, and I don't want to seem out of sorts, but I have no idea. We had a good day.
Mm-hmm.
It was a good day.
It was a good day.
Good days lately.
It's a great
Even considering
day.
everything that's going on with our jobs and life in general and ex-wives and everything.
Hey,
It's
Miriam.
been good. Like, I don't even know where this is coming from.
Yeah,
I
you
don't
said
even
the
know.
last physical was probably, you said, I think, what, a month ago? Where you got the injury, right? You said that was a
I'll
month
say
ago?
a few weeks, give or take, yeah.
A few weeks. That was the last, like, physical altercation between the two of you?
Hey, Amanda.
Yeah, you said a month ago he hit you with a curtain rod.
Yeah, but that's why I can't believe you guys didn't take that either.
Not a curtain rod.
Oh.
Like, we've been good. I don't know if, like,
We have a very functional and wonderful relationship. I mean, I don't know what is going on here. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he hit me with a curtain rod last week, but we were playing puzzles. I don't understand. What is happening here? I am confused. Okay, Sarah.
the last time he got out of jail, like, we've been good, and he's been having his classes and seeing his probation officer, who's amazing. So,
What do you mean by good? What's your definition of good?
Thank you, Miriam.
the probation officer,
No, you said you guys have been good. What's your definition?
I've
of
been good. I don't think you all understand. He comes at me all the time. He comes at me. So it's either I flee or try to go upstairs and go to sleep. That's usually what it is. And I don't know if you talked to Brian about any of that, but most of the time when I flee, I go over there. So.
Right, but you're saying that you guys have been good, and when I asked you yesterday, the last incident that you could remember was the curtain rod incident, which you said was a month ago, so.
Give or take.
Right, so what do you mean by he comes after you? Like,
Yeah.
He gets
You said you were good 2 seconds ago.
belligerently drunk.
Ooh.
Like, I don't know if you all have looked through my phone yet and seen any of the pictures and the videos that I.
No, Sarah, we have not gone through your phone yet. That's what we're going to tell you. We haven't gone through your phone yet, but really we have, and we saw something that's going to make this conversation we're having right now hilarious in 20 minutes. Oh, shit.
And at one point,
Oh.
I started documenting everything.
okay.
Mhm.
So you all will see in my pictures bloody fingers, split forehead.
Jesus.
He split my nose.
It does
I've
sound
got
like a
this.
great
I don't know if
relationship.
Brian told you about it, where I had to have almost I had one really bad surgery, but then it got really, 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 really bad, where I had to go like 4 or 5 more times afterwards for them to tend to it, from him poking me in the back of the leg.
Right.
So it's.
Then why are you still with him?
Right?
Everybody asks me that. When I tell you guys this,
Look, and then she goes into victim. Well, why are you still with him? I know everybody has to be the same thing, and I tell them it's the cocaine. It's probably the drugs. I mean alcohol. I mean puzzles. Sarah, don't you turn your victim. She go about to play that victim song. Tiniest violin in all of the land.
I really love him. Like I do. And I feel like I can help him. Like I feel
Well, no,
like I could help
definitely
him, which
can't
I
help
did
him
because
now.
he came a really long way
Oh, did he?
from where he was in Philadelphia to moving back to here and to deal.
He came a long way from the top of the stairs to the bottom. He was in that suitcase. You gotta understand. He went a long way from the top to the bottom, and then dragged into the living room. Yeah, he's come a long way. You see,
With everything else that he's been dealing with, I've really helped him.
what's going on,
I've bailed him
Shanika?
out of jail, 3 times. I've gone to every single hearing and every single arraignment, everything that I did for him. Gone to see all his public defenders, go to the state. I've gone to the state. I did everything for him because I'm trying to help him because I had hope in him.
Hey, Shanika brings up a good point. She brings up DB, our Daryl Brooks, our precious Daryl Brooks. This morning when I made the decision to do this live, I thought to myself, Daryl Brooks seems like the kind of person you just think that should have just been alone his whole life. But in reality, maybe he needed a girlfriend named Sarah Boone. We could have killed 2 birds with 1 stone. And just let that just blow your mind for a minute. Just blow your mind, okay? She should have been with Daryl Brooks. Then he would have ended up in a suitcase. My precious Jackson would still be alive today.
And he was trying. He was really trying. And then he starts to think about things, and I think he gets overwhelmed, and then it's like, the next thing I know, he's drinking. So it's like, oh man, I know where this is going to go, so I'm going to go upstairs and read a book, or I'm going to go for a bike ride, or I'm going to do something else, where I don't want to drink. I don't want to drink.
Oh, you don't want to drink?
The occasional wine, whatever, or if it's a weekend, that's when you have a good time. You don't have to wake up the next day. I have to wake up the next day and do things. I have to tend to Lucas. I have to take him to school. I have all this stuff to do. He doesn't know how to.
She don't have a job, apparently. She didn't list her job. So her job is to take Lucas to school. Once you take him to school, what now is your job? Like, if you, what is your job? Because the way y'all act in your house, I don't get the feeling that it's probably like the most kept house. I can't imagine y'all being in a super functional kept house. So what is it that you do while Lucas is at school?
I guess maintain himself, where I can do 50 things at once and still know the 50 things more prior that I need to get done. He can't process like that. He didn't process like that. So he would literally, not literally, but have smoke coming out of his ears. So the next thing you know, he doesn't want to deal with it. I'm going to go get something to drink. So the majority of the time, I would hang out outside or do something else because I don't want to drink. But every time, his job broke his heart. And it made me sad because he had so much pride in his job. And the store that he took care of so much.
He did.
Totally went downhill. And that broke his heart because he had put so much work and effort into.
Sarah, cut it out. You broke his heart when you pushed him down the stairs. Okay, cut it out. His heart broke in that suitcase, tumbling down them stairs like the neighbors heard.
Fixing it up. And his manager was awful and basically gave up on all of the employees. So I think that had a huge bearing on why he would drink so much. His ex-wife.
Oh, she definitely drinks. When the police came to her house and they were trying to ask her questions, the way she was asking for water, this bitch had the most cotton mouth that anyone has ever had. She's like, she could barely over, I need some water. I need some water. She was, yes. Definitely hungover. For sure.
Wife is bonkers.
Mhm.
She was all over him all the time. Send me money, send me money, send me money. How can I send you money when I don't have a job? And he's still trying to take care of me and Lucas by paying a bill here or there, getting some groceries. So he always had something on his mind, which is why, again, I got the puzzles.
He was working because he was trying to pay a bill for here and there. Oh my God. Like, if you weren't working, he was just paying a bill here and there. Who was, oh, that's right. Ex-husband. I forgot. Oh, never mind. Ex-husband was paying for everything. And she wanted him to come and be an accomplice. Oh God. You guys, I got to tell you this. So what she done was, like, after she says she discovered the body, first person she calls is her ex-husband, her baby daddy, her ex-husband, right? Didn't call the ambulance, didn't call police, nothing. Calls him, still doesn't call anybody. He gets there to the house, and then she says, then he said, you need to call somebody for this. And then she calls. I tell you, I bid you that I say, my theory is, okay, she was hoping that ex-husband was going to come to that house and help her get rid of that body. Here's the evidence I have of this. She says that she started doing, like trying to resuscitate him or whatever, like doing the CPR. She says she started doing CPR. But she says she started doing CPR when the person on the phone, when she called emergency services, they helped her through it. But that also happened after the husband got there and told her to then call the ambulance. So when the husband got there, that body was still in that suitcase, I bet. At most, half hanging out. Because the ex-husband said he could see feet. But that's as far in the house as he got. I bet she was hoping he was going to help her get rid of that suitcase. But instead, he was like, yeah, you got the wrong ex-husband, baby.
In the bank to try to get him off of it so we don't have a drink, or he doesn't have a drink. So when you all see my phone, you can see all of the damage he has done to me and the videos of him smashing my television because he's belligerently drunk. Where most of the time, I just don't want to be there. And I try to help him. I try to calm him down. Eventually, he just passes out.
Well, yesterday it made it sound like you guys were just drinking like a glass or two.
Right.
Like, yeah, you obviously had the bottle, but you told me you told me on recording, like, that you were not drunk, he was not drunk, you guys were having a good time.
Right?
I can't get drunk. Number one, I do not want to get drunk. I don't like being non-competent.
Sarah, you sound drunk right now. Just point it out.
Having my wits about myself. I don't like feeling out of control. So,
I'm just saying, you're making it sound like...
Yeah, Sarah, you're saying something different from what you said before. You said that you guys only had a little bit of wine, and now you're saying he was drunk and you were not. Which one is it? This is what she's asking.
Like, he's a raging alcoholic today, and yesterday I was kind of asking you those questions, and you're like a little defensive, like, no, we're not alcoholics.
Look at her face.
We are not,
I'm not.
But you guys were both sober on Sunday, to your knowledge, because when I said you went and passed out, you were like, no, I didn't pass out, I just fell asleep. So now it's kind of like, what is it? Were you guys drinking and it got out of hand and it got physical?
No.
Or is it...
Sunday was one of the better days that we have had in quite some time. He's dancing with my dog. You can see that too on the pictures, him loving the dog. He loves the dog and dancing around, having a good time, and just being happy kind of thing. He doesn't...
I'm going to tell you, the problem with this whole thing is that if this whole thing is an accident, and it just happened this one day where they were just playing around, neither of them was drunk. I know she says he used to be drunk. He would get drunk. Sometimes he gets drunk. But in this case, he was not, according to Sarah. So why are we talking about how he usually is drunk? Right? It's like if you're just walking across a bridge sober as a motherfucker and you accidentally fall off and you die. If that happens and the police come to investigate, does it matter that people are pointing out that usually you like to go out to a pub and get plastered? If you were walking across the thing and you were sober when that happened, that stuff around you has no bearing on what we're talking about. So why does she keep going into these stories trying to make him look shitty? That's why. When he don't really need no help with that, because y'all see this. He looks pretty crazy.
So I can get like maybe 2-3 glasses of wine and I'll be fine. But I have to have my wits about myself because I don't know what to expect.
Well, let's talk about Sunday. What was Sunday? How were you? Like, how many glasses of wine did you have? How many glasses of wine did he have? The bottle was gone. I mean, I don't know if you poured any out. Yes.
No, that was from previous.
You said that there was a half bottle left
Yeah,
over.
about this much.
Mm-hmm.
What's going on,
And
Thought
then,
Fields?
that you had well, I don't even know how the wine, how'd you guys get the wine for Sunday?
I'm guessing he went to Publix.
Does he like leave the house and you stay home, or do you go to Publix? Like, cause I know
Sometimes I'll go with him.
Okay. Did you go with him Sunday to
No.
Publix?
So most of the time what happens is because
What
the
happens?
convenience store where we get cigarettes is here, and then Publix literally is cattywampus to it.
Okay.
So what he'll do is he'll start, go by Publix, and then on the way back catch the convenience store.
Okay.
So
Is that what he did Sunday?
I'm guessing that's what he did because the next thing I know he's walking in with a bottle.
Okay.
So
Okay.
it's him trying to be nice, so I don't have to go out and do it. Plus, there's stuff that are around the house that I had to take care of. So that's usually what will happen.
What do you got to
I'm
take
folding laundry and he'll go run out and do whatever.
Okay.
Was it the laundry you took out of the suitcase? Boom, boom.
So, where were you guys at on drunkenness, not drunkenness on Sunday? You told us you weren't drunk.
No, I was not drunk.
Right.
I was not drunk. So with him, I don't know. I know when it's like, oh, okay, man, where I have told him, slow down. It's starting to catch up with you. Slow down. Slow down. And another thing, too, is I don't like listening to music with him because he gets too involved in the music, and the music that he listens to is a little rough around the edges and, like, just,
What you
it
mean?
makes me fractious listening to his music. So I kept asking him, let's just you and me talk. You and me will just be the ones that are talking, which was fine because, I mean, we were playing with the dog, whatever, and then it's like, okay, now let's do the painting. We just did the puzzle, took a break, now let's do this.
Oh my God, Amanda, you are not lying. Them things is like $15 a bag. You ain't telling no lies, Amanda. Publix? Absolutely not, honey.
This. Sure enough, sat down, we're sitting in there talking, laughing, talking about new movies. We're watching movie trailers while we're doing painting and all that other stuff. So it's still background noise to him because I think that's what he's used to is having background noise. Where me, I can sit in here all day with not a peep. But he always has to have some kind of background noise, which I didn't mind because the trailers were cool. And he was interested in showing them to me, getting excited about movies that were out or upcoming.
Okay.
So
on your laptop you're talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Like, okay.
And I mean, and then it was.
But you said it was a good day. Like, you guys didn't have any conversations about your relationship. You guys didn't go down like the rabbit hole. Like, had too many to drink, and you guys start getting.
Nope. When I tell you this, it made me so happy that he actually listened to what I had to say. With just, we'll get through it.
You know why he was listening to you? Because he was trapped in a suitcase. He couldn't leave. That was the trick. To make him stay. This poor man was stuck in a suitcase. I'm so sorry. This man was stuck in a suitcase. And there's video. They're going to show the video of her taunting him as he begs for her to let him out. She a lying ass heifer.
This will be fine. It's just, it's a small hurdle that you and I together will get through because.
I'm talking about the money, jobs,
daughters.
stress.
Yes.
Nothing
No.
relationship-wise, though. Like, no issues did you guys have a conversation about your relationship, or was it just about,
Just
like, the
what's
stresses?
going on right now.
got it.
Jay
I
Jones.
tried to evoke it from him so he gets it off his chest, because I call him the volcano where eventually he's going to erupt.
Right.
And what he has learned in his classes is to communicate,
Mhm.
which is a huge thing in a relationship,
Right.
where he has been practicing communication. So he actually talks to me about things and unburdens himself. Put it on me. I'll sit there and try and figure it out for you, like I have
Oh, my
almost
God.
everything.
Mhm.
Not a worry. Just tell me. Get it out of you.
Right.
But it was, when I tell you, I was so happy. Like, it was such a good day. I kid you not. The weather was beautiful outside. I'm the one that had him go inside so we can do puzzles and painting and listen to music or whatever else he wants to do. So then he starts doing whatever it is we're doing together in the living room, and then starts talking, because I think he gets comfortable with, okay, you know what, we're here. It is.
Yeah, the hide and seek theory, Alpo, is hilarious. Just clearly based on the rules of hide and seek. You hide and then the person has to find you. So if the person puts you in the hiding spot, surely they're gonna know where you are, which is then gonna make the whole game null and void. Okay, so that was the craziest thing she ever thought of. We were playing hide and seek, so I'll put him in the suitcase. Who were you hiding him from? Because it damn sure wasn't you. I mean,
It's a good day. Let me go ahead and explain myself. So I know. Nobody else knows, but I know. Nobody knew George better than I did. I say that I knew George better than himself.
okay, good
And
for
I
you,
tried
baby.
in every way, shape, and form. Ask everyone. I helped him. I took care of him. I miss him a lot, and I didn't even sleep last night.
You didn't sleep.
I miss him a lot.
I mean, is there any chance it got to be too much?
You not sleeping last night is not a sign of you being innocent, honey. It's a sign of you being nervous that you ain't never gonna be in that bed anymore. Oh God, is this the last time I'm gonna be here in this room? Cause now I'm gonna have another room with a tiny cold bed next to Daryl.
Much for you, and you couldn't handle taking care of him and
I never stopped.
trying to.
I never
Okay.
stopped. That's what I'm here for.
Oh no, that's not why you're
I
here.
never stopped.
You're here for
I'm
something
here
else.
now because I'm still trying to help him.
No.
Yeah. We just don't. I
No.
mean, it's unexplainable how he got these injuries, and
I have no idea.
you were the only one with him.
100% right hand to God. I have no idea how he got them. Nobody touched anybody. Nobody touched anybody.
Nobody touched anybody.
You had mentioned that you you would take photos, videos, just kind of like a
Here we
group
go.
and just in general.
Yeah, I started documenting at one point, but that was way before, I think, the last time that he got arrested, where he was flying off the deep end.
Okay.
But then I had him bailed out. I got him out of jail.
Right.
But because he had violated the pretrial diversion, this time it's probation, so you don't have a choice in it. You have to go to see your probation officer. You have to go to these classes. It's court ordered.
Mhm.
Where it took him a while to get used to it and understand, they're not messing around. I even went down and met his probation officer.
I know, Max. I can't wait to the look on her face when the video starts playing is absolutely freaking hilarious. Like, whose video is that? Like, she don't even remember doing it. I think she'll remember it when she sees the video, but she didn't. Like, they're gonna ask her about a video, her doing a video when she was, but she really did seem like she didn't remember it. Like, she didn't remember doing it.
Which I say, she's wonderful. That's one of my questions too I need to talk to you about. Hugged me and said how much she knows that I take care of him. She called me personally one time when George was at work, when he was working. 42-minute phone call. She and I just saying how grateful she is that George has me. And she knows how hard I'm working to help him, just as she is and just as the classes will. So once he started actually going on a regular basis to the probation officer and then to his substance abuse class and his, I don't know what BIP stands for, Matters Intervention Program, and actually listening to what it is everyone had to say, he changed. Like I could see a change in him, where before lashing out, he would think about it. And would always come home and show me his papers, and we would look over his papers together, where it's like, wow, you actually are learning this in class? And some of the stuff that they would show them, like videos, he would come home and be like, Sarah, I'm so sorry for what I've done to you. Because for a video that he watches to make him feel that way, where it's like, oh man, I have done her wrong. But he's changed. He changed.
And that's why you're still with him, even though he's done all these things to you. And
when I tell you I love him, I love him.
Where is that sound coming from?
You have limits.
Everybody tells me that. All my neighbors don't tell me that. The office, property manager.
At some point, somebody.
Hey, y'all let me know if y'all hearing like a strange background noise or something. I'm seeing something. It looks like something. My mic is picking up something. I think it might be. Hold on. I think it might be. Let me see if I still got my filter on. Yeah, the filter is still there. I don't know what noise that thing is picking up. Alright, it's alright. Never mind. Pay me no mind. Okay.
Gets enough, then they have to do something to defend themselves.
I would just flee. And I don't know if you would like to see on my phone, or I think it's actually on a laptop. I actually, because, and you have to understand too, I have, like, prior to classes in PO, kicked him out. How many times? I had him arrested. How many times?
But you also went down and bailed him out.
I know.
Right?
The next day.
Don't forget about that
I know.
part.
what's on your laptop?
What was I going to tell you? Oh, previously, I actually looked up how to file a restraining order.
Okay.
Because I would take him out, his parents, because of them constantly having to take him back in, his bags of clothes, all his stuff. The last time, the father came out irate and just not even, I don't even know if he knew me
Miriam.
in the car. Just opened the back of my car and just started throwing all his crap in, just throwing it. Like the car would jostle, he was throwing all his stuff. At that point, because I continually did it, not continually, I think I maybe did it 3 times, and he has nowhere else to go.
We hear you, girl.
They got fed up.
What
said,
happened?
Nope, either you're staying here or you're staying here. But if you're staying here at their place, it's permanent. You're not going back over there anymore. So what happens is he pursues me. So I don't know if y'all know where Katie Way Trail is. Okay, so it's literally right there from our apartment.
That's so funny. What happens is,
but before he would leave extra early.
What happens is he pursues me because you see, he can't stay away from all of this. It's this Sarah that he desires, and he can't keep his hands off of me, and I can't keep my hands off the suitcase, and he can't get out of the suitcase. Do you see where I'm going with this? Cause he chooses me over everybody else. Me, cause I'm where it's at. You see. Oh my God! If this chick and this, it's so funny. It's like this hair, like she is Caucasian. Why is her hair so stiff? I don't know. This is the stiffest Caucasian hair I have ever seen. Why is it so stiff? What, she got like headlights or something? Like, what is going on?
And come up to the wall, stand on top of his bike, and poke his head over because he would know that I would be outside having my morning cigarette and cup of coffee. And I would also know, too, what time he would get off of work, where I would know, come getting off of work, he's going to do the same thing. So it's not like I ever got like a break from him where I told you all yesterday or whenever it was. I started to feel that it was too much togetherness. And when you have too much togetherness, friction happens. So
Oh,
I'm going to go right
yeah,
now bye.
perm would do
I'm going to go
that.
upstairs and read a book. But what does he say? Every waking moment he wants to be with me. So,
There she go.
and mind you, our townhome is either upstairs.
She is, her and Daryl are one and the same. The narcissism here. The narcissism here. She's just taking, he's dead and she is being like talked to the police, about to be accused of murder, and all she can do is think to brag about somebody, how somebody want her. He just like me like that, you know, cause I'm just that chick, you know. he can't keep his hands off of me, cause I'm it, you see. You know, just Sarah, sit your ass down.
Or downstairs. So if you would like to sit downstairs and watch a movie or play on the laptop, look up some jobs, you're more than welcome to. I'm just going to be upstairs maybe watching one of my shows or maybe reading a book. So, and then when that would happen, we really needed that. So what's for dinner? And then we would cook together and eat dinner and then crawl in the bed and watch a movie.
Are you talking about this is like recent? I don't. You kind of like lost me. Like
I know, right?
Like a little while ago.
But now you're talking about tension building up.
The detective's like, wait, what the fuck? What we're talking about? Bitch, you confusing me. You just talk. Are you talking to me, or are you just talking in general? Like, what's happening here? You like,
And that you need space. So, have you been feeling that way lately, or
No.
Okay.
No. Okay, my thing is too, so you all know. Oh, I hate that you can't talk to her, but Dee, his ex-wife, when I say a monster, she's a monster. Like she withholds their children from speaking to him. So he gets upset about that, and then she like completely berates.
it's funny now. She's talking about his ex-wife ain't shit. Like, okay, but was his ex-wife in the house when he got locked in the suitcase? No, then what the fuck are we talking about here? Like, what are we talking about? Like, oh my God, everybody else's fault. This is Daryl. This is Daryl's girlfriend. They were meant, if they had found each other, then probably the world would have exploded. But, but oh my God, that is so funny. Oh.
Him about money, about the father that he is, what he did to her, all this other stuff. It doesn't matter. I mean, mind you, this has not like been recent, but which is why he didn't even bother calling anymore, because he knows that she's going to answer and he's going to have to talk to her, so therefore he can't talk to his daughter. The other time he talked to her, made her talk to Cookie.
Right,
that's on my cell phone too, so you can see it.
Okay.
It doesn't matter. Like,
no, she didn't just point to this lady and refer her to check her cell phone for the evidence. Knowing what is on that phone, that video she made is on that phone.
It doesn't matter.
What does she have to do though with anything about what happened Sunday?
That's what I said.
Monday. Like,
no, I'm just saying, like, previously, why the incidents would happen is she plays a big part in it.
Okay.
On top of job and money and groceries and all that.
Okay.
Sunday, when I tell you this, I have no idea. I have no idea.
Is there anybody else at the house?
Nope, it's just me and him.
Since talking yesterday, do you remember any like timelines better? Like what time?
Something, lady,
you guys
something.
were saying, what time he was zipped up in the luggage? What time you went upstairs?
We started because we cleaned the house a little bit, did some laundry.
You started the activities around 4, you said?
Yes, around 4:30ish, and then
what?
You said that it was dark when you were playing hide and seek, and I'm just curious if you remember.
But when we were outside, that's where we would start and talk about things, and then eventually I was the one that had him come inside, so we could.
About what time? Do you remember what time that was? Is what she's asking.
And you said you went up to bed around midnight, fell asleep around 12:30ish. But those are the only times I have. So I have 4 and I have midnight. So there's a big gap. So I'm just curious, like, if you recall when you went upstairs to hide in the shower, or...
Like when we started to play hide and seek.
Yeah.
Well,
Hey.
we went inside probably about.
No, Sarah, I'm gonna need for you to explain us your version of hide and seek, honey, because we're not understanding the rules y'all made up.
If I had to guess, we weren't out there too long. Maybe about 6-ish.
Then from being outside and like... Okay.
Subject
have
matter,
2 beach chairs that are out
jurisdiction.
Right.
Just enjoy the weather.
Gotcha.
Plus, it started to get dark and gnats and mosquitoes.
Yeah.
So, let's go inside. I don't want to be out here anymore.
Okay.
All right, let's go.
Mm-hmm.
So we're doing whatever. We did it for a while because that puzzle, I don't know if they took it or they saw it. Worked on the puzzle again, finished it, started to paint. Well, started listening to music for a little bit. Started to paint. Can we turn the music off? No problem. Start at the top, paint, whatever. Maybe.
Here we go. Come on.
Gosh, that puzzle. We worked on that for probably.
Oh God, we don't care about how long you played puzzle. Just
So 8 o'clock-ish.
okay.
Is when you went to hide upstairs originally?
No, that's when we were like painting. So then it's like, okay, well, I don't want to paint anymore. Let's just, come on. Okay, you want to play hide and seek? What he does is, okay, tag, you're it. So it's like, okay, we know. Okay, take off.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we did.
And then you went upstairs, and then he didn't come up, and you came down, and the suitcase was there originally because you guys were planning to do donations, so it was already there. Have you guys ever played you said you played hide and seek like probably 3 times in your relationship?
Mm-hmm.
When you have played, have you ever zipped him up in a suitcase prior?
No.
Okay. So it was just kind of like that prop was there, and it was there,
Yes.
and it was in play because...
Why do you say it like that, though?
I would never do that.
You would never zip them up in a suitcase?
Well,
I mean, we were playing.
No, I know,
that
but
time,
I'm saying, I'm talking about hide and seek, which is a game, so...
The suitcase originally is in our closet, buried all the way to the back. If you
What's going on, Charlotte?
I know the CSI people saw our closet. Our closet needs to be cleaned out really bad. My son's clothes need to be cleaned out really bad because they don't fit him anymore, and I'm tired of looking at them. So he took it upon himself, including that suitcase, to take it downstairs so we can get all of our clothes, our donations and everything, and just leave the whole thing by the clothing and shoe thing at my son's school.
No, I'm just asking, in the past, like, have you ever zipped him up in anything, jokingly or not, but obviously
No.
I understand, you know, you're claiming that Sunday it was a joking matter, you were laughing, he was laughing, but what I'm just asking is in the past, like, is it something that you guys normally do?
Absolutely not.
Liar.
Okay.
We were actually this last game running out of places to hide because we have a townhome where it's upstairs or downstairs.
Okay, so do you remember making any videos or maybe having
Here we go.
Anything,
Here we go.
any photos, videos that you remember doing on your phone on Sunday?
Well,
No?
I think I took a picture of a dog.
Okay. But your phone is password protected, you have the password, he has the facial recognition, so it's not like someone else could be on your phone.
No, I have both.
But you have the face and the password?
Yes.
Yeah, but he only has the face, correct?
No.
To be able to get onto your phone, you told me that he looks at the phone.
Oh, I misunderstood. I thought you were asking if I did. Yes, it's me.
Okay. Does he have access to your phone? Because you said it's a shared phone. Okay, how does he have access?
Sarah, can I borrow your phone? Yeah, it's right there on the kitchen counter.
Okay, but how does he get into it? Because it's password protected.
He'll come and get it to me, and I'll just do the face thing. Where sometimes, too, like, he'll joke with me and say, okay, I need to borrow your phone. And he'll hold it while I'm cooking or doing something, do the facial recognition.
Okay, so he doesn't know the password, and he doesn't have the facial recognition.
No.
But he is the only other person that would use your phone, I'm assuming, other than...
Well, Lucas.
Right. But Lucas wasn't there Sunday. Right. So, to your recollection, no videos on Sunday?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay.
I mean, I maybe took a picture of them, the two of Tess and
the dogs,
and George, and them dancing. But I mean, it's just Tess.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So I have something that I want to show you that we found.
Yes, show us.
And it was from your phone.
Mhm.
Ooh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Yo. Here we go. Yo.
If you need to move it around, go ahead.
No, I don't remember that.
For everything you've done to me. For everything you've done to me.
Your battery's about to die.
Shut it down.
Oh, okay.
Let me.
How funny is it that she's like, oh, your battery's about to die? That's what you're concerned about, Sarah? You're concerned about her battery. No, I don't remember that. And then you hear her voice come in the video. She's like, oh my God, why am I so dumb? Why would I do it? Why would I record that? Oh my God. Why would she record that? People are so stupid. Like, oh my God. People are so ridiculous. Oh my gosh. This chick. And this is the worst posture that I've ever seen.
Battery doesn't last very long.
It used to last a lot longer than that. I don't know what happened.
Okay. Let me just grab something.
All right.
Yes, get that charger, honey. God, of all the times for the battery
I was
to
just
go
simply
dead.
asking because you had a look on your face when she asked you if you've ever done that before. You
Oh,
looked kinda
T-Man.
shocked and-
Love
No.
you too.
Okay, but why did you say it like that? Like,
I don't think you all understand who I am.
Ah!
well, tell me.
I mean, I've always been a straight A student. I am an outstanding mother.
I don't think y'all understand who you are talking to here. Oh, I'm sorry, ma'am. Madam President. Can you tell me who it is that you are so that I may know? Well, I was always a straight A student. Like, man, wait, how old are you again? Are you really bringing up high school? Is that what you're doing? You gonna bring up high school? Okay. Okay. I bet you. Oh my God. You don't even look like you graduated if you ask me, but okay. Whatever.
To my son.
Okay.
I excel at everything. I would not do that.
You wouldn't lock somebody in a suitcase?
Well, I didn't completely lock it. I mean, I opened it with one finger.
Isn't that funny? I never put him in there. I didn't put him in there. He got in there. We were playing hide and seek. I didn't do that. I would never do that. Oh my God. Why would I ever do that? Well, I just put him in there a little bit. I just zipped it up. I left it open a little bit. It's so funny how we changed it. And then we got all the way to where, oh yeah, I mean, I put him in there and then I took him up the stairs and then I rolled it down the stairs. But that's all I done.
I left enough in there for him to get out.
Okay.
And I wasn't planning on going upstairs and going to sleep.
Okay.
Oh my God.
No, it's just the way you said it.
You guys
were
are scaring me.
Why?
As you should. Thank you.
We
Finally.
just want you to watch this. This came from your phone. Don't you want to know what's on it?
Yes, please.
He's like, yeah. She's like, yes. Remind me of what I done wrong. The answer should have been no, not without my attorney.
Is it long? Because I don't know how much I can take.
Ain't she just like Daryl? Is she? Look, is it gonna be a long video? This video of this man begging, pleading for his life. Is it gonna be a long video? Because that's gonna be uncomfortable for me to watch.
I don't know how much I can take.
Oh my God. What is it like in her head? Like, what is it like in there?
Do I have to watch this? I continuously throw up. I don't sleep. I don't want to see it, if that's okay.
Well, it's on your phone.
It's weird. Remember when the interrogation room with Daryl, they tried to show him the video of him in the car driving through the parade? And he didn't want to see it either. He was like, "Well, why do you want me to look at this? I don't understand why. Why would I need to look at this? I don't. Why? I just don't. I just want you to explain to me why I need to look at this."
And you can either explain it or we take it for what it is.
Yeah. We're just trying to give you the opportunity to tell us what's going on. That's it.
Well, she's like, "Oh, okay. So you're open to my opinions."
It's
Okay.
that long?
2 minutes.
No.
For everything you've done to me. For everything you've done to me. Fuck you.
Ooh, Sarah.
And it's
Fuck
just,
you.
that's you, your voice.
Stupid.
Oh,
That's my name. Don't wear it out.
this bitch.
Yeah, that's when you do it. Trust me.
I don't want to watch it, please.
And I'm gonna tell you this. She said she wasn't drunk, but that voice right there of her and that was a drunk ass voice. If I ever, she was slurring through the. Nah, yeah, that's what it feel like when you're not mad. Like she not. That was definitely a drunk voice she was giving. The truth don't live inside of you, Sarah. Sarah. Lies are brewing in your eyes. Oh.
Last time we talked to you, you had said that you put him in the suitcase, he had two fingers hanging out. And you
I
went to
flipped him
bed.
over. I flipped him over, and that's where it was.
And there's two different videos and a still picture where, yeah, it shows you flipping him in different positions and him saying that he can't breathe and you saying fuck
So
you.
this is upside down. So in order for him to have gotten into it,
It was flipped up.
right, it was flipped up normal.
Yes.
Like as if you're packing something. So
Mhm.
this is upside down.
Guys, this is killing
Christian.
me right
So this image
Yes,
is
honey.
upside down, and then this small video that occurred 11 minutes later, it's flipped over the other way, closer to your dining room table.
Okay.
So he's
Sarah,
obviously still in there.
you doing the
So
most.
he didn't. How did it go from the back to the front?
I flipped it.
Okay.
My plan was not to go upstairs and go to sleep.
Oh my God. I flipped it. It's like no matter whether she's caught in a lie or not, whether she's cleaning up the lie, whatever, she's still giving the same kind of like she's giving like almost like offended answers. You know, like responses like I flipped it over, like duh, like she didn't just answer the question different 5 minutes ago. You know what I mean? It can't be duh then and duh now, and the answers are two different answers. I'm not psychic, bitch. I'm not psychic. This chick is off the heezy for sheezy.
Well, that's what you did.
Yeah.
But not intentional though.
No, you told me you went upstairs because
What?
you were
Stop
getting
here.
ready for bed.
Stopped here.
Okay, but
Where's here?
show me where you can see any fingers coming out, because there's the end.
It's, and his head's right here.
Mhm.
So going like this, rather than going all the way up, it's like this.
But why is he saying I can't breathe, and why is he pushing on it as if he can't get out?
And it doesn't show a hole.
There's no
gap.
hole. There's no fingers. I don't see his fingers. There's no hole.
I don't know what you want me to tell you. Like, I don't know, like, what you want me to tell you.
I'm
The
just
truth would
showing
be
you-
nice.
I'm just telling you what we see and what we've heard from the
I
other video.
understand.
Sarah. Oh, I understand. You didn't know what I was asking. The truth, please. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Not the whole truth or nothing but the truth. Just a little truth. Tiny piece of truth. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Understand.
A
He's
smidge.
begging for you to let him out. You're laughing in the beginning, and then in the end, it sounds kind of like a.
No, it's not malicious.
Well, saying fuck you,
It's not malicious.
then what is that?
What does "fuck you" mean to you?
Well,
Like if I were to.
like he does. Like, I get told everything but a white woman, so
Okay.
My intention was not to leave him in there.
Okay.
Please understand that.
Okay.
My intention was not to leave him in there.
Okay, what was the
But
intention?
you went upstairs thinking that he could get himself
Yes.
out, but the video shows
That's
at
what I
no
told
point
you.
can I see his fingers. And
He'll
it
be up
looks
here any
like-
minute.
And then 30 minutes later, he didn't show.
And he's telling you
And I
he
didn't
can't
wake
breathe.
up.
Do you
He's
think
not
he's
able to get out.
joking? You told me he was laughing, and
We were
the
before.
video, there's no
When we first
laughing.
got in
Yeah,
there?
no laughing.
Both of us were.
So how long was he in there for? Like, this video is at 11:12 when it
Amazing
starts, so
tribe.
was he in there for like a long time prior to
No.
recording this?
No. No.
So it goes from funny to no longer funny,
But
and
I
you're
didn't.
the only one laughing.
But I didn't think that he was like
that part.
panicky. Like
So pushing up on a suitcase saying, Sarah, Sarah, Sarah,
I can't
I
breathe.
can't breathe.
George has done that in the past before too, where it's just like he thinks that he's woe is me kind of thing, where it's like I
Well,
don't.
he's
think-
never been locked in a suitcase. That's
No.
where he couldn't get out. So
It's kind of. I thought it was
And
the
you know
boy
the oxygen
crawling
is
wolf,
something.
crying wolf kind of thing.
okay.
And again, my
But
plan.
but nowhere in there is he laughing, is he joking. He is begging. And you're the only one laughing,
okay.
and you're the only one saying derogatory comments. Like you're mad.
No. Please don't. I don't mean to sound negative, and I don't know if I can say this, but like it's like you guys are kind of trying to like feed me. Like
No, I'm just trying to show you a video that you no longer want to watch because you probably don't want to know the outcome of how and what you said.
well, I know what.
You know what's on that video now?
No.
You remember making that video?
Oh,
Why don't you remember making the video?
Right?
probably because we had been drinking.
Were you
Ah!
drunk?
But you weren't drunk,
Just because I
remember?
went upstairs and. Just
You
because
told
you're
us-
drunk doesn't mean
told
that
us
you.
several times that you
Oh
were
my
not-
God. Now it's just because you're drunk. See what I mean? And then she's saying it like they're saying something stupid. Like, why don't you understand? I wasn't drunk. I don't really get drunk. I can't get drunk. In fact, literally that's what she said. I can't get drunk. I just can't. And now it's, well, just because I was drunk, and you're saying it aggressively to me, you're fixing your lie from before. You're supposed to say this as politely as possible. Not yell it at me the same way you told it the first time. Yeah, it's just like the tone still stays the same no matter what. Because you know why? Whatever I say right now is correct. It's the truth. Because I'm saying it right now. Doesn't matter if it contradicts what I said 2 minutes ago. Daryl all over again. This is a Daryl chick. This is a Daryl's come in all shapes and sizes and forms apparently.
Not drunk. You said that you had your wits about you. You said he had his wits about you.
Mhm.
You said that you don't like not having your wits. In my experience, if somebody cannot remember doing something to the extent of making 2 videos and taking a photo, they are intoxicated.
Spin the
I
suitcase.
understand where y'all are coming from.
Well,
I
we're
get
just
it.
trying to make sense of it. We're trying to
get it.
figure
Right,
out what
we're trying
you're
to
saying.
figure out this
You
video.
explain it to us. We're listening.
I just did. Like, we were playing, and then, like, I thought it was. My plan was not to go upstairs and go to sleep. My plan was not to. He'll be up here any minute.
But
But
you
again-
willingly went upstairs and went to sleep. No one forced you
Yeah,
to
she
go
keeps saying what her
upstairs
plan
and
My
get ready
plan
for
wasn't
bed.
also to leave him.
But
in
she
the
won't say what her
suitcase,
plan was.
So why didn't you take him out?
because I went upstairs and then I fell asleep.
But why didn't you consciously think he's asking to come out? He
I
can't
didn't do it
breathe.
intentionally.
What do you think is going to happen if you leave somebody in a confined space?
I didn't. That's the look. Hold up. See how fast she said that? Look, I didn't do it intentionally. Like, you know what? That can't be the only answer that you have. When she don't have any other answer, she says that. That's her saying. That's her phrase of the day. Okay, I didn't do it intentionally. It wasn't intentional.
Just like that.
Well, I thought by not zipping it up all the way, it would be okay. My plan was not to
See,
leave him in the
So what was your
suitcase,
plan?
there you go.
waiting for him to come upstairs.
And then when he did it?
I fell asleep.
You said you were up there 30 minutes. After 30 minutes,
Uh-huh.
somebody not coming up.
Right?
Knowing that the last time you saw him was in the suitcase, 30 minutes later, you're like, maybe I should go check on him. Maybe I shouldn't.
No.
Well, that didn't cross your mind because it didn't happen.
That's like an assumption. Like, that's what you all are thinking. Just.
We're asking.
It's the whole.
You tell us.
Yeah, tell us. We want to know.
It's the drinking. That's what it is.
Yes, honey. Daryl's everywhere.
I thought it was like, I thought he was okay. Like, I didn't. He's
telling you he's not. He's telling you, Sarah, I can't breathe.
That's what
He's
said.
saying your name, and you're like, that's my name. Don't wear it out.
That's what you said, dumbass.
That's how we are. Like, he has.
This bitch just say that's how we are with each other. Y'all don't understand our relationship. This is how we communicate. One of us will be inside a suitcase, and one of us is not in the suitcase. And the one outside the suitcases talk shit to the one that's inside the suitcase. How do you guys not know this? This is totally normal relationship shit. Okay? Oh my God. Tell me that she's hilarious. Is she not hilarious?
The whole suitcase thing never happened before.
Would you leave someone else in a suitcase? Would you leave Lucas in a suitcase jokingly? Because it was a joking matter. You put him in there jokingly. Would you leave Lucas jokingly in there? And you love Lucas, right? And you love
I wouldn't
George.
do that to him either. I wouldn't do that to him.
But you did.
I just...
Well, so I'm like, again, I don't think you all understand. Like,
make us please.
I mean,
that was not my intention.
Well,
y'all don't have any idea what I've done for him.
But by your acts, and that's exactly right. You get to the point where you've done so much for somebody and they don't show you any appreciation.
He did.
Not by your words in the video. I don't get that.
He did.
Because you bring up the fact that when he's choking you, you can't breathe. That's how you felt when he cheated on you. You couldn't breathe.
Yep.
And you verbally several times told him just fuck you.
Well, you said it in the video, but you won't let us play the rest of it because you don't want to.
When I say cheating, it's on his phone.
Okay. Cheating is cheating.
I think so too.
Exactly.
It's your definition of cheating, though. So I mean, that's what the word cheat means.
And that's what you told him in the video. That I couldn't breathe when you cheated on me.
No.
That's how I felt when he said, Sarah, I can't breathe. And you told him,
I don't know what you... This is...
What would you say if somebody told you that they had done this?
Done what?
Zip somebody in a suitcase and went up and went to bed.
Do you all not think... So you all think that it's like, oh, good, I got him in there, now I'm going to go to sleep? Is that what you guys are trying to assume?
We're not trying to assume shit. We got it on camera, baby. We're just trying to wrap this up and get promotions. And that's what we're going to get. Because this case right here is definitely a career maker. Okay?
Or trying to, like...
Or just the video is very portraying of the opposite of what you told us.
Mm-hmm.
It does not... It is not leading up... It is not matching what statement you gave us in the car.
Not at all.
And that's why we want to know...
And I don't remember doing those.
The injuries are not consistent with what you told us. So we have a lot of inconsistencies, and this video explains itself. It really, truly does.
It do. Hilariously.
You don't think that I have thought about that?
No.
Thought about the video or thought about...
But no, again...
No, you haven't thought about that because according to you, you didn't even remember making the video. So no, we don't think you've thought about it.
If you don't mind, please. So you all are assuming that it's like, oh, good, I got him in there, now I'm going to go to sleep? Is that what you all are assuming?
Yes.
Well, it's not an assumption when that's what you told us that happened.
That's what happened.
And
right?
the video.
Oh, boom.
Yeah, I mean...
I'm not going to say...
You thought he could get out on his own. But the video shows that he can knock it out on his own.
But when I unzipped it with one finger.
From the outside.
But it had the hole in it.
And you're claiming that it had a paper clip, so that's what assisted you in doing it.
No.
That's what you told us.
When I had my sweatshirt, I said I thought it had a paper clip on it. It's got...
But the zipper part is broken.
Yes, which is why we were going to zip it.
Yeah.
I just,
You were able to unzip it from the outside very easily, because that's the way they're designed.
but you could on the inside too. I don't know how.
But why wouldn't he have gotten himself out if he could? He was
I don't know. Like, I don't know if you
asking.
saw, like, where the hole was. I don't know.
I didn't see a hole.
No one
I didn't
sees
see
the
no
hole.
fingers
You're the
sticking
only
out.
one that's what I'm saying. Like, he's in one position, and where his head would be, we should be able to see fingers. And then when it's flipped over onto this right side, again, his head is closer to us facing the video, so we should be able to see fingers. And we don't see anything.
Sarah,
We
come
see
up
no
with
movement
something.
of him trying to unzip it or physically unzipping it. All we see is pushing up.
Something,
Trying to
anything,
push
Sarah.
outwards.
Say something.
Please do not assume.
Please let me go.
I'm not assuming. I haven't assumed anything. I follow evidence.
But my intention was not, again, oh good, I got him in there, now I'm just going to go to sleep.
What do you think someone that knows nothing about this or hears just a little bit like, oh, they were playing around in a suitcase
She's been drinking
and then watches
probably
that
went
video?
to sleep. That's what happened.
But you let him out before. I mean, you put him in, so why didn't you take him out?
Because I was upstairs and I fell asleep.
No, before you went upstairs. You, like, consciously had to walk upstairs. You obviously remember going to bed because you were able to give me a time frame on that.
That's crazy. You know, if you put your baby in a bathtub and then you go into your room and you pass out and you wake up and you come back and the unthinkable has happened. Okay. You still going to jail. You're still going to jail. Okay? May not be premeditated, but you still going to jail. There's a term they have for that to charge you with. And that's what they're going to charge you with. You still your fault. It don't make it not your fault just because you didn't mean for it to happen. Oh my gosh.
And you specifically told me that.
What's going on, Jason?
My intention is not for this to happen. I am sick about it.
Oh, are you sick about it? Is you sick?
I've never done anything like this before in the past.
Oh,
I'm sick.
Oh, well, that's wonderful. Never done
Especially with that. I thought I couldn't sleep last night. I don't know.
Well, here's the thing. You tell us last night, you vividly remember this when you told us last night that he was laughing, you were laughing, you put him in the suitcase, he has two fingers sticking out, and you go to bed. Now we see something totally different.
Yep.
And it actually shows you upset and, again, using derogatory terms to him when he's begging for his life to get out of that suitcase.
So
what
my thing
you
is
say
that
we're assuming, we're not assuming,
but
we're
the
telling
fingers,
you what's on there.
so it just happened to be that whenever I was videotaping or doing whatever else it was, just happened to not have that in it.
Okay. And you also in the video, you can't see any holes. There's nowhere in that where the zipper separates and you can see a hole. If there's a hole, he's pushing on it, begging you to get out. We should probably see that hole that
He
you're
essentially
talking
would have
about.
been able to get out.
Yeah.
Alcohol.
Based off what you're telling us, he should have been able to get
now
out.
it's the
But the
alcohol.
video shows him attempting to get out, begging to get out, and he can't. So that's just what we're trying to figure out. I don't know if maybe you had too much to drink, you zipped it up all the way, and then,
I did not zip it up all the way.
Okay, well.
I did not zip it up all the way.
Look, it's like she's mad.
This is horrific, okay?
Hey, look, I
Horrific.
resent the accusation.
Terrible.
Yeah, somebody lost their life.
Horrific. I don't think I'll ever be right because of this. Ever be right.
Oh, no.
Dealing with everything else that I have in my life, personally. And then this,
Okay.
whom I loved, it was not intentional. I will put my hand on the Bible. It was not intentional.
Oh, my God.
I would not do that to him nor anyone else.
But you did.
Yeah, I know, right? It's weird.
Not intentional.
You intentionally went up to bed.
I didn't intentionally
left
go to
him.
bed because I'm thinking, okay,
Hold
good,
on,
he can
hold
get
on.
out.
How did you not intentionally go to bed? You said
Exactly.
you went upstairs and got into bed. That's intentionally going to bed.
Waiting for him.
And he doesn't come, but you don't go down to check on him.
So I happen to go to sleep. When I say go to sleep,
And what do
it
you
goes
normally do
off
when you
whatever
go to
you're
bed?
gonna do.
What do you normally do when you go to bed?
What do you mean?
What is a bed for? Going to sleep.
Right.
So you go to bed to
Obviously,
do
you can
what?
tell too that, like, I've
You
been
go to
drinking
bed
also.
to do what? Okay. You kept telling us, hey, I wasn't intoxicated, I wasn't this, I wasn't that.
Being drunk and intoxicated, which...
I'm going to tell you what's so weird about her. You notice, like, the nervous behavior that people have, when they lying or they're nervous and stuff, they'll move. They have like a jerking kind of thing that they'll do. Like their legs might shake back and forth or whatever. Or if they're just anxious, their legs might do that. If they're scared, they might do that. You know what I mean? Like literally her legs don't move at all. They don't move at all. She is a severe case. She's a severe case. Well, you just kind of want to see. It would be nice to be able to like document the living, like just the regular life of a person. You know how we have like reality shows? To have a reality show of an actual, like a full on like sociopath, psychopath, narcissistic. You know, like one of these type of people to watch them in real time, day-to-day life, and to see what it looks like to be a shell. You know what I mean? Like to be like a human, but like without the emotion, without any of that stuff. Like just to see what it would look like, because that is weird, man.
Yeah, she could tell that I had been drinking, but...
Okay. So if you weren't intoxicated, then why would you ever leave somebody in a suitcase that's begging to get out, that's telling you they can't breathe?
If I hadn't been drinking, you still think it would be the same thing? Where it's like, hop in, I'm going to go to sleep. Is that what you all are trying to do? To portray me as?
We're not trying to do anything.
I know, right?
I'm simply asking you to explain to me what happened.
Everything was fine and dandy.
Was it dandy?
Everything
fine and dandy.
Was fine and dandy.
It was dandy.
You all don't... Okay,
like a lion.
For me to tell you this, again, mind you, I've been without him for a day now.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know... I mean, I don't know what you all want me to tell you, because this was not in any way, shape, or form, hand on the Bible, intentional.
Okay. So you just left him there to
I didn't kill him.
You left him there to teach him a lesson?
I didn't mean to leave him there. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
You got up and walked away. How is that not intentionally leaving him there?
Because I'm looking at the hole, knowing that it's there.
I love how the detective is playing it in the background while she's talking. Like, so it keeps throwing her off when she hears him say, Sarah, let me out. And then she forgets her train of thought. I'm like, oh my God, this is biatch.
He'll get out no problem. Because you don't...
And then he doesn't, but you don't go check on him. You say you're up for 30 minutes, and he doesn't come up. You don't go down and check on him?
I'm in the bed.
You even move,
off.
You admit to moving the suitcase, like, over. So
you roll it.
You roll it over. Like, it's not like...
I didn't want it to be like that. Don't...
You didn't want him to be upside down? How do you even get upside down?
Right.
Yeah, that's a good question, Sarah. That is an excellent question. So how did the suitcase get upside down once he was in it? He damn sure wouldn't have been able to do that because of gravity. So how ever did that happen? I wonder if it was when you pushed the suitcase down the staircase with him in it, allegedly. That is what the neighbors heard, that long-lasting thumping noise that they were hearing. I wonder if that was what it was, Sarah. Is that why you had to flip him back over? Because he landed the wrong way? Sounds about right to me. But hey, that's just me.
You guys are killing me right now.
No.
I just want you to hear
weird phrasing.
That's how he talks to me most of the time. I don't know how You want me to say it?
I'm just trying to figure out what you would expect to happen to somebody when you leave them in a suitcase.
I didn't mean to leave him in there.
Okay.
What's your reasoning for not calling 911 sooner?
Because I didn't know what to do and how horrific it was. I called Ryan, and 5 minutes later I called you guys? Not even 5 minutes. Nonetheless, that I had to try.
No, you called 5 minutes after Brian then got there. Because Brian's the one who told you to call them. When I tell you, this chick was hoping her ex-husband would show up and help her get rid of a body. That's what she was hoping for. But he got there and was like, what in the hell is going on in here? I ain't coming in there. You better call the police. And he waited outside. So you had to call. Because now you got a witness. He done just seen it. And now you have to call. That's what happened. Come on, let's be real with ourselves. That's what happened. She was hoping to make him disappear. His body was going to disappear. And then she'd have been on the news being a victim. He's missing. I just need him to come back. You don't understand how important he is to me. Meanwhile, he in the river. Okay? Because she put him in there. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God, these people drive me insane.
I was trying to do CPR.
Oh, were you?
I was trying to do CPR. I had to get him out and try to do CPR. And then called you guys. And then was continually doing CPR with the dispatch on the phone.
Uh-huh.
Where he had me count out loud to help me focus on what I was doing.
She's so full of shit.
It just...
She can't even see
I don't
daylight.
know how... I mean, you can sit here all day long and say, I thought he was going to get himself out, but
Uh-huh.
He didn't, and you went upstairs, and you stayed there for 30 minutes before you fell asleep.
Yep.
But can I say, too,
You chose not to ever at any point during that 30 minutes walk back down and check on him.
No, wait 1 second. Because I know, with you all, and then, because you continually ask me, time frames, where I told you, I don't bother even looking at the clock most of the time. So it's a guesstimate. So for all I know, maybe it was 10 minutes.
Okay. But the point is, you left the living room where he was begging for help and went upstairs. Regardless of how long you were there, you left. You say,
I thought he was the boy calling wolf. Again.
Okay.
So when he asked to be let out, what's your reasoning for not letting him out?
When I was upstairs?
No, when he's asking on the video, he asked multiple times. He asked to be let out. I can't breathe. Why didn't you let him out?
Well, number one, I had no idea it was going to end like that.
Okay.
Number one.
Okay.
Number two, just, you know what? I'll give you 5 minutes or so in there. I'll give you 5 minutes or so.
5 minutes for what?
Of the boy calling wolf. Again.
Okay.
Well, based off the video, one video's at 11:12 and the next one's at 11:23, so you actually gave him at least 11 minutes per video recording. So my thing is, when it stopped, he asked multiple times. I mean, why? Why did you not let him out? It's just a simple question.
To be honest with you, I mean...
Are you punishing him?
No. Just...
Well, that's what you're saying in the video.
This is what you get. This is what you make me feel like.
Mm-hmm.
See, and then it's all backfired on me. It's all backfired on me. And I understand the severity of this.
Yeah, he's dead.
It's awful, I know.
Okay.
It's awful.
Yes. Yes, Sarah, it is.
And I will tell you both this
bad.
right now, too. I will never drink alcohol again.
Okay.
I will never drink alcohol again. I don't care what it is in any way, shape, or form.
Don't not drink alcohol again, Sarah.
Let's get back to this. What was the reason for leaving him when he's begging to be let out? I don't understand that.
What I have a feeling was, and again, it's the whole time frame thing. You all keep
I'm not asking a time frame. I don't care about a time frame. He's
So,
in the bag saying, I can't
my God.
and you say, fuck you.
When he, so, for like the whole few minutes that he was in there, like
Minimum 11, but yes, go ahead. It's a few. 11 minimum.
But
For the one video.
Well, in between the two videos. It's
Between the
11
two
minutes.
videos? Okay.
Yeah.
so what was the question again?
When he's begging for his life, telling you he can't breathe, let me out, and you say, fuck you, why don't you just let him out? What are you trying to prove to him?
What's going on, Blake?
There's obviously something in your head that you were thinking of
Cray,
when he was asking to be let out, and you're like,
Again, it's the
no.
boy calling wolf.
Okay, but where does this game end? You say this is a game, you got somebody in
Obviously,
there.
like the wrong way.
So what was your intention for leaving him in there?
And it's not fair. It is not fair. You guys are trying to, again, he's in there. Night, night.
That's what happened.
No.
That's absolutely what happened.
Intentionally.
How's it not? You got up off the couch, walked up a flight of stairs, and got in your bed.
Thinking he was going to get out.
And he didn't, and you still didn't go down and check
And it's
on
the
him.
whole 30-minute thing that you guys are trying
I
to
don't care
do.
about 30
Whatever.
minutes.
Like, for all I know, it was 10 minutes.
He's begging for his life. He's begging for his life, telling you he can't breathe.
I don't know what you want me to tell you. Like, I don't. I didn't intentionally mean for this to happen.
But you
Then what
can't
did you
tell us
intend?
why you left him in there and went upstairs.
I think I know what the problem is here. I think what intentionally means to her may not be the same thing they're thinking. So I think maybe they may need to ask her, when you say intentionally, what do you mean exactly? You know, because you keep saying, I didn't do that intentionally. But it seems to contradict what you did. So maybe tell us what you mean, or what you think you mean by that.
That's my only issue. Like, what am I supposed to write? What do I write?
So my thing is, though, it's what I have a feeling is I went upstairs and just hit the bed kind of thing. But, again, I'm thinking he'll be up here any minute. But then I go out.
But my question is, why didn't you just let him out prior to going up?
I don't know why.
Hey Blake, yeah, my channel music, I think you mean my intro or whatever, or my outro maybe. I'm not sure. That's gotta be what it is, the only music I play, but it's just some non-copyright music that I got from YouTube. I don't even know the name of it. It's like I added it to my thing, and now it's not like saved, it's just saved to the video clip that I made. So I don't even know the name of it, but I got it off a YouTube non-copyright, one of those non-copyright playlists. Mm-hmm.
He's begging to be let out. He's not laughing. He's not having fun.
Guys,
you said
I don't
this
know.
was supposed to be fun. You were laughing before. Before you said he was laughing, you were laughing. You went upstairs. He had his fingers out of the bag and he was playing. Well, obviously that's not the case.
So are you guys, so what is it you're trying to, like?
We're just trying to figure out why.
Why? What?
Why?
What was the motivation for leaving him in the bag?
Why he was left in the bag? Why the video?
I didn't have any motivation. It was he and I having a great day, fooling around and being stupid, and apparently me going upstairs and hitting the bed, not going to sleep, where it's like, I'm tired now, I'm going to go to sleep.
Well, that's excluding, that's a good analogy for the day, excluding the fact that he's got a bump on the back of his head, a bump on the front of his head, and his lip is busted. And he has a bump on his eye.
I don't know what you all want me to tell you. Like, this is not fair at all,
Yes.
that you all are assuming that's from me.
Where else did it come
If
from?
you were, say it's opposite, you were in the suitcase and you're asking to be let out, would you hope that that person would let you out? Like, you're asking to be let out of a suitcase, should they not let you out?
She gonna say it depends or something like that.
Eventually. I'm guessing. I mean, I don't.
Oh my God.
I'm blaming it on the wine.
Look, the answer is yes, I would. If ever I asked to be freed from something, please free me. That's the answer. That's the logical answer. And anything other than that, we're gonna know you're lying. Right? You're just trying to cover your ass. Oh my God. That was an easy question. Just People are so weird.
Blaming it on the wine.
Yeah, blame it on something.
So
baby.
you guys are like assuming that,
You keep saying we're assuming, or we're not, we haven't
We're
assumed
asking you
anything.
questions.
but you guys are assuming that that's what I did.
No, by what,
Like, this is-
the facts of what happened. We got there, you said you pulled him out of a suitcase, you said you went up, you went to bed. We're not assuming that. These are the facts that you're telling us.
But
Now we're
what you said
asking
is
you
like,
to
oh, I'm
explain them.
tired. Oh, I'm tired.
Well, that's what you told me on a sworn recorded statement yesterday, because when I said, oh, you went upstairs and passed out, you were like, no, I did not pass out. You got attitude with me because you were
Yeah.
thought I was
there she is
assuming
with
that
attitude.
you were drunk. So that's an assumption. That was an assumption when I said
Yeah.
you passed out. And guess what? You corrected me.
Mm-hmm.
You were very adamant about the fact that both of you had your wits about you. What's your favorite word to use?
Compass mentis.
You've used it today too, to say that you guys were within your wits. There's two empty bottles of wine.
No, but we didn't drink both of them.
I think you did.
We didn't.
There's receipts for the
They were
statement
both
back there.
purchased yesterday, so I don't know how you didn't, because they weren't there the day before.
The one
There's two
was,
Publix receipts from yesterday.
Ooh.
Only thing purchased on either one was a single bottle of wine, 2 of them. So we have each bottle of wine that was empty in your garbage can that you purchased yesterday, or he purchased, but you two would have consumed together.
okay, well,
I mean, there's receipts.
Ain't that something? Caught in another lie. Caught her in another lie. Sarah tried to say that the bottle's from a long time ago, but the receipts are on the line. And now she's caught in her own lie. And look, now she's like, whoa, what? Like, no, keep going. Keep right on digging this hole, Sarah. Keep right on digging this hole.
So it's not even worth the going back.
so this is,
Jail time, yes.
so I don't know what you guys are,
Prison.
I don't know.
We were just hoping that we could figure out why you,
What was the motivation?
There was no motivation.
well,
But we're watching a video that, after talking to you, everything was laughing and fun. Now we're watching a video where it's not laughing and fun. He's begging for his life, and you are in a very angry voice telling him to fuck off.
That's what you're
No.
doing.
Yes,
Not-
that's
Yes.
absolutely what it was. It's not an assumption. The video's there. We played it for you.
She's so weird.
So you guys think that I intentionally,
You
It-
did.
it-
You
it
got
doesn't
up
matter
off
what
the
we-
couch
it doesn't
and
matter
walked
what
up
we
the couch,
think.
or walked up the stairs and got into bed. That was intentional. There's no way getting around that. You intentionally did that. Nobody drug you up there. You didn't float up the damn stairs.
okay, well, it's not fair that you guys keep trying to say that that's what I did.
That's all she
You
had to
told
say.
us that. You
Like,
didn't go upstairs?
no.
Again,
Let the record show that this isn't fair. Let the record show. And then she duck and try to run out of the room real quick. I mean, what did you say after that, Sarah?
there was a hole in a suitcase. I unzipped it from the hole with one finger,
Well, the damn hole didn't do him no good, did it?
but he could push it open.
no, he
Did he?
I,
The video
No.
shows him pushing up.
And
If he could push it open, why wouldn't he have gotten out himself? Why would he beg you to open it?
I tell
okay,
you, he can't breathe.
okay.
If
I-
someone
I-
can do something for themselves, they're going to do it. They don't need assistance unless they need assistance.
So, but why would he start doing it?
Because he couldn't, because it was all the way zipped.
Okay.
Didn't see it.
It wasn't. I intentionally didn't do it. That I intentionally did not do.
What's that? You didn't intentionally do what?
Zip it all the way. He nor I
Well, he's dead as a result
laid
of your
hands
action.
on each other.
He is dead as a result
I
of your
understand
action.
that.
So,
That's why
You
this.
two didn't lay hands on each other.
No. No. I don't have anything.
You're right.
He doesn't. Whatever that is, whatever it
He
is.
does.
See, this
Ain't
is
that
what
something?
happens.
Look, we didn't lay hands on each other. I don't have anything on me. And he don't. Well, what he got on him, I don't know where that came from. She pushed that suitcase down the flight of stairs. You can't tell me no different. But I'll say allegedly just to be a team player. You know what I'm saying?
It's not fair that you guys, just because he has those,
Fair.
automatically blame it on me. Like,
Well,
Where else
what
are you
about
gonna
when
go?
you had your injuries and he gets arrested?
Right.
Is that not fair?
really? Like,
It's
really?
the exact
That's a
same
good
thing.
question.
Really?
He has injuries. You have injuries. Like, what does that mean?
I don't have any injuries.
Correct.
Because
So
he
nothing
and I
happens to
have
you.
not been at it with one another.
So every time that you guys fight, you both hit each other? So you should have probably
No.
gone to jail all those times that he went to jail
No.
for domestic?
Well, the one time I did. But he completely trashed the police report. Because that's nothing what happened. Because the reason why I got taken in was because my story was different than his.
Yeah, she made.
So I'm being portrayed as like this abuser.
We're not saying that he doesn't abuse you.
Absolutely.
We're not saying.
So I'm the one that's being portrayed as the abuser.
Yeah,
Because he
I have
she made his job, the lawyer's job, Blake. She made his job absolutely impossible. I know he's looking at this and just regretting his whole decision to law school. I can't do this. Mama, I can't do this. I'm not built for this. You gotta be
never dealt with anything
Ford
like this
tough,
before.
honey.
I don't know what to do, how to do it, and I always know what to do and how to do it.
Look at that. There she go.
This,
And
I
I'm the
don't know.
smartest
So I don't
person
know
ever.
like what's going on or like.
We are simply trying to find out as well. Again, we got one side of the story. You're telling us, we're going with what you're saying, but then we find stuff that negates what you're telling us.
And I don't even remember doing that.
Okay. You're telling us that we're assuming stuff, but what we're simply doing is telling you what we saw in the video and
I
repeating what
understand.
you told us.
I understand. Because I don't remember that.
Okay? Doesn't mean it didn't happen just because you don't remember it.
That part.
So is the texting thing something about me? Like what's,
The what? Texting? Oh, no, I'm texting.
No,
you guys are scaring me, so like I don't know like what.
She's like, is you over there texting on your phone? Is that about me? Be like, lady, chill the fuck out. I'm texting my kids, telling them that I'm sitting in front of a crazy person right now, okay? So yes, it is about you.
What to expect. I mean, I had questions of things that need to be taken care of. Like I don't.
What are your questions?
I have one last question. You realize you're the person that killed him, right?
I thought about that.
Okay, you left him in a bag when he's begging you, saying, I can't breathe, let me out, and you said, fuck you. And you got up off the couch and went upstairs and left him in that bag.
Not intentionally.
Again,
I would never do that to George.
you did.
Not
You
haven't.
intentionally.
Oh my god.
Know that.
I don't.
Know that.
You got up and you went up to bed.
Alcohol is a shitty thing. It's alcohol.
Ugh.
Not, again,
the reason that you killed him?
you all,
Please sit down.
listen to me.
Please sit down.
You all, listen.
Oh my god. She sounds like she's drunk right now. This
Did
is
not intentionally kill him.
So your intention.
I don't know what it is I
to
need to
punish
do
him?
or how to do it or what to say or how to say it.
But what was your intention? Was it to
Everyone
punish him?
knows. Everyone knows everything that I've done for George and love him and continuously helped him throughout his life with me and made him a happier, better person.
And everybody has their limits.
Everyone knows that.
Everybody has their limits.
So it's like, okay, so while we're in a good place right now, I'm going to snap? Is that what while we're in a good place right now?
You did.
Yes. Absolutely. I got you on video screaming, fuck you.
This is what it feels like when you're choking me. This is what it feels like.
Which
when
was
you're
however long
cheating
ago.
on me. You
The
said it.
video was from last night.
Clearly,
So it wasn't
still
that,
inside you.
yeah.
there's still feelings towards it.
right.
You wouldn't say it if you didn't feel it.
Say something.
But I would never do that.
You did
But
do it.
happened, and you
It's on
did.
But
camera.
that's after being playful.
But no one's
And having
laughing.
a
Oh
good
my
day.
God.
No one's laughing except you.
Everybody.
No, but that's after being playful and having a good day. And that's why that happened. So you can imagine what happens when we're not being playful and the day is bad. This chick, she is so weird. She's way too still for what's happening right now. But she gives all the signs of somebody who's been getting away with stuff for a long time, though. This is the disservice that you do when you allow people to get away with stuff. Like, you think you're doing them a favor, but you're not. You're creating this. And then they get themselves into stuff that's so much bigger. And ruin their whole life behind it.
Having a good day. Oh, I'm sorry?
I would hate to see a bad day.
Right? That part.
Y'all are making me out to be
A
a
murderer.
person that I'm not.
Which is?
Or will I ever be.
Or are you a different person when you're drunk?
People have different personalities after they consume alcohol.
It depends. It's
She's,
well,
Because you're sober now, so sober you.
it's weird as
Nice
fuck.
person
About
you
drunk
feel.
not, it's both of us. It's both of us. And it's not fair that you all are assuming that the marks that he has on him are from me.
We asked you where they came from.
I have no idea.
Well, nobody else was there, so nobody else is.
I have no idea. I swear I did not lay a hand on him.
Okay. You just zipped them in the bag.
Nor he.
You just zipped them in the bag. And then you flipped the bag around
Yes.
several times.
I didn't do that intentionally.
You didn't intentionally flip the bag around?
No. Why would I do that?
Well, you
Good
told us
question.
you
You
did
did.
it.
When he was upside down.
Right.
Well, you had to put them upside down.
You can't get in a suitcase upside
Yeah.
down because the
Oh my
what
gosh.
you put the
See,
stuff
and that's the
in where his
unfortunate.
body was.
That's the unfortunate
Was
thing
upside
too is
down.
nobody else was there. That's the
We have a
unfortunate
video
thing.
showing the suitcase in several different positions.
Yep.
So it shows, one, like she just said, it had to been on its back with the lid open for him to get in there, for you to zip it up. Then it shows it on the other side with him in it, so you had to flip it to there. Then there's another video where it's on his back again, so you had to flip it to
I'm
there.
leaving it like this, please. I'm leaving it like this. I did not intentionally.
She said, "I'm leaving it like this." Like after she makes a statement, she gonna leave. Okay, I have graced your presence with my presence long enough. You will now lose me forever. I'm leaving after I say this. This is all that you will get out of me. And then you hear clink clink outside the door. Like, you gonna leave me? You gonna answer questions till I tell you to stop? Cause you too dumb not to ask for a lawyer.
Do this. No malicious content or effort was towards this. No malicious.
I would
I'm
say
disappointed.
this is when you sleep, but you're not sleeping, so
I mean,
Last night
Right?
I maybe got an hour.
right.
in your voice, you can hear the maliciousness. The fuck you is very, very.
You don't talk to people
Obvious.
like that. That's not like a common like,
Nope.
hey Scott, fuck you. It's not common. It's not something people do.
No.
And no one that sees that is gonna think that.
Nope.
Okay.
So we were trying to give you an opportunity, and it is
Oh,
what
thank
it
you,
is.
Charlotte,
There's
for being
no
here, baby.
maliciousness towards
Okay.
that.
So I would probably be telling myself that too after that video.
My intent.
In fact, I'm gonna stop here. Right? No, I'm not gonna stop, but I just want to say thank you to all of y'all, cause y'all is so dope. I know y'all be up in them comments. I wake up every day and I read through my comments, and there are always so many of them, and it's so cool. It's like the coolest thing ever. I actually really just full-time love my YouTube now. YouTube channel now. And it's because of you guys. You are literally the dopest that there ever was, the dopest that there ever was, dopest of the dope. So thank you. Appreciate you. Love you.
Was not for that to happen.
But you went upstairs and went to bed. Or maybe you passed out, I don't know. Whichever.
Waiting for him. And the whole time frame thing, it's like, it's
Regardless.
that's not really fair.
Regardless, waiting for him, it's not like you walked up the stairs. You can't fly up the stairs. No one can take you up the stairs.
Okay.
You go up the stairs, you lay in the bed, and you wait for him. Who cares if it's 5 minutes? Who cares if it's 30 freaking seconds? He's begging for his life. He's begging to get out. You go upstairs.
Oh, no, I don't think she said that yet, Harry. I don't think she said you're killing me. I didn't hear her say that yet. Is she going to say that? I haven't heard that yet, though.
You leave them.
It doesn't matter. So get the time frame out of your mind. It
This
doesn't
whole
matter.
thing, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because there's this. So it doesn't matter anything what it is I say. So it makes no difference whatsoever.
It's just you're lying and like you're now changing
Who's
your story.
lying about what?
You're now you were drunk.
Oh.
Oh, I never said that I was drunk.
Exactly, but you did here today. That's okay.
You said earlier.
Everything recorded.
Alcohol.
You blamed it on the alcohol.
You blamed it on the alcohol. Alcohol does a lot to people.
Yes, but I never said I was drunk.
Okay.
You did.
So you did this. You did this sober. You knowingly left him down there sober.
I have already told both of you also that we were both drinking.
Right.
Okay.
But you want to admit that you were drunk? Is that?
I'm telling you all both. This has changed my life. I will take this.
Yeah, Sarah, you don't have a choice but to take this. This is your new life. You're absolutely right. Oh, thank you, Clay. Thank you, Clayton. I appreciate you, baby. I think that's a super sticker, right? Thanks for the super sticker. Mama do love you. And you know this, man.
I don't know.
Yeah. That's a true statement.
Absolutely. But you're trying to dance around the fact that
So,
you
but what
did
are you?
leave
Okay,
them there.
just.
You left them in there. You're trying to
Oh my
dance around the
gosh,
fact you left them in there.
This is not.
You didn't leave him in there?
It's not cool. Like, this is not cool.
It's not cool.
That it's.
He's dead. It's
But
not
you
cool.
think that I did that intentionally. You think that I did that intentionally.
You intentionally left him in there and left the room. You went upstairs to a different room.
Intentionally is all
intentionally did
balls.
that.
You did.
Yes.
Because I'm thinking he's going to get out.
Okay, and he didn't.
Obviously not.
When somebody's begging, saying, I
But
can't
when you
breathe.
say that, though, but you have to, y'all
Please let me out. I can't
y'all
breathe.
don't know George, though. Like, again, I thought it was the boy crying wolf. So it's just like, what?
Oh, so if your son was in there and said, I can't breathe, are you going to open it, or is he 9, so he's not,
Really?
It's not a big deal.
Really?
I'm just a valid question.
Well, you said you would never put your son in a suitcase. You would only put George in there.
No, George got in a suitcase.
And you zipped it up.
Not all the way and not intentionally to leave him there.
Yeah, she don't know what intentionally means. This is why.
If you keep going away from it,
I don't know.
that's
I don't know what that
exactly
means.
what happened. You went up to bed,
So,
woke up the next
are
day.
you all trying to have me admit that? Like, are you trying to have me admit that? Because I will never admit it because it's not true.
Yes, that's what we're
It's
aiming for.
not true.
I'm basically stating as a fact because that's what happened.
Okay.
You videotaped him asking to be let out. You go upstairs.
So what, guys? So what? Like, just, I don't know what you want me to say other than it was not out of maliciousness or intentional.
It was not out of maliciousness.
I don't know what or
intention.
how I can say it. I love George. Love him. To this day still. Love him.
Well, he just died yesterday. I would hope that by now you probably still do. Hopefully it don't die that quick. If love is real, it will be over by tomorrow. If love is real.
Love makes you do crazy things.
It's not one of those things where it's like, oh gosh, you know what? I've done enough for you at this point. I never gave up on him.
Okay.
Why I'm here today, I'm still not giving up on him. I would do anything for him.
Well, you gave up checking up on him.
Oh my God. The lady detective is my kind of petty. She said, well, you gave up on checking up on him. I mean, you know. Oh my God. And she's like, oh.
We're simply just trying to go through. I mean, again, you gave us a completely different story that you churched up to. This was such a laughing matter.
It was fun.
Not by that
All
video.
day.
Not by that video. That part wasn't.
Oh my gosh, she's so weird.
Anybody looking at it doesn't. I don't think anybody would look at that video and go, George is having fun right now.
So why is it you all think that y'all don't know me, you don't know me,
Nope.
would do something like that, especially having a 9-year-old son? Like, why?
9-year-old son would be.
Like,
I don't know if you understand this, but there are people who have murdered all of their own children. And so you having a kid is not gonna make you not do something crazy. I don't know where you getting that from. In fact, actually, some of the craziest things I'm pretty sure were done by people who had children. So no, that's not really a thing. But that sounds very cute that you just try to use that. Why would I do that when I have a kid? Same reason you would date somebody whose eyes look like this. like I mean, I ain't talking shit about George or nothing, but I mean, I would be afraid. I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying he can't control what his eyes look like. But I'm just saying I wouldn't want to be in an alley and see those. I think I was in a scary movie or something.
Why are you so, like, caught on what we think?
Yeah.
Like some of the Winchester
because
brothers
you
be
should
chasing.
Be more concerned about what you've told us.
It's because
And
like you guys
The
are
fact
like
that George
trying.
is dead.
The things that the video shows that are opposite of what you told us, and then what you've now
Like,
told
what
us
is
here
opposite?
today.
Oh, she's definitely a
Well, you
Karen.
said that it was
For
funny,
sure.
and you're the only one laughing.
We were playing before that.
Okay.
But then it stops.
And
Yeah.
It obviously stops being fun.
Well,
Because you're screaming at him. He's
I'm
begging
not
to get
screaming
out.
at him.
Sounds like screaming to me.
I don't know what you all want me to tell you.
the
In
truth.
no way, shape, or form was this intentional.
She thinks
At
that's
all.
enough to say.
Ever.
I think she's
Are
thinking
you still
like,
gonna allow us to do your
like, you know how like self-defense is like one of those things that you can use. Like you say self-defense, it was self-defense, it was self-defense. It actually could play up in court, right? But it was not intentional, doesn't. Okay. I think maybe she might be thinking that is one of those things that applies too, where if you say that, then like if there's a reason why you done it, then it'll be okay.
Your nails?
Go for it.
Go for it. Okay, cool. All right, I'm gonna get that set up.
Do you need any more water? No, but when you come back and I ask about this?
Yeah.
So what?
Oh, here we
I don't
go.
understand.
So it
I don't
was.
understand how your story changes so much to the
How
fact
is
that.
it changing? Please help me explain. Understand.
You went on about how this was such a playful thing and you guys were laughing, and it probably was for a few minutes, but then it obviously changes. The whole demeanor of this whole situation completely changes. It's not the funny, laughing matter. He's not laughing at all.
Hey,
I
John
didn't think he was
B.
being serious.
You absolutely sound serious.
Yes,
I
you
You're
didn't
do.
think
answering
so.
now.
Like
You sound very serious.
You don't think your voice, you sounded serious?
It's okay. I don't know what you want me to tell you. It was a great day.
Ah,
It didn't end well,
ah.
I
obviously.
was going to say that,
It was a great day, sir. A great day. I mean, aside from that part, of course, is what I mean. It's what I meant. Do you believe me? You have to believe me. Do you know who I am? I got good grades in high school. You can't treat me like this. Oh my God, this chick is weird.
I mean,
I can't explain to you. I can't explain to you
You're gonna need to try.
how horrific it was
okay,
to find him. Horrific. Because I don't remember taking those videos.
okay.
How horrific.
Hey,
I'm
Lola!
thinking he's in the bathroom. I'm thinking he's downstairs in the laptop. I can't find him. So what's gonna happen? Like,
Here's what gets me though, is you don't remember taking videos, you don't know where he is, you don't remember him being in the suitcase, and you're still telling me that you had your wits about you.
I know, right?
How does
But
somebody
that's
have their
true.
wits about them when
see, that's the
They
thing
have all
too.
this
But
stuff.
you can clearly tell You can clearly tell that I had been drinking some.
Yes.
You can
No,
clearly
that
tell.
I'll give you, Sarah.
I had
Definitely
several
could
people
tell.
that came up to me in that apartment complex said that you were drunk on a daily basis.
Yes.
Oh
You were
my
screaming at
gosh.
him
Sounds about right.
regularly.
Right.
Really?
Right. Talk to the property
Really?
manager. Talk to the property manager.
Okay.
Because it's not.
These are your neighbors, the one that live next to you. Your property manager does not live next to you.
That
they
part.
see you every day. How many?
my
You had two neighbors you went
gosh.
to and asked to go
See,
use the
that's
restroom.
just
and
not
they said
fair.
no. Hold on. You had two different neighbors that lived directly next to you. You asked to use the restroom and they told you no and turned you away. You had to go across the way to somebody else.
No, okay. Kim and Kim is not a nice person.
Okay.
She's just automatically not nice. Even after me and Lucas went over there and introduced ourselves, she's just not a nice person.
Oh, she's just not a nice person. That's what's wrong with her. But according to you, you're an excellent person who is above reproach because you did well in high school to hear you tell it. But I mean, that may be true though. She may have done well in grade school. This may be the only thing that she probably ever did well at, which would explain why that's the thing that she brought up when she goes, "So you don't think you understand who I am?" And that's what she brought up. You know what I'm saying? If that's the greatest thing you could think of about yourself, then clearly that was your highest point, right? So maybe that is true. Maybe she did really good in high school, and congratulations. It's going to be funny when the alumni little flyers go out for how everybody's doing now from the class.
Then why would you think she would let you use a restroom?
Because Eli was in there. Eli comes over and talks to us sometimes, which I think pisses Kim off because he comes over and talks to us. The two of them, they're like super standoffish all the time. My neighbors down the street, down the way, their toilet was broken. They had stuff in the bathroom. So then they're like, go over there and try over there.
There's two bathrooms.
I wouldn't let somebody go upstairs and use my personal bathroom. That's what the downstairs one is for.
If it's somebody you like, would you? Or somebody you knew?
They're in the process of doing all this stuff in the kitchen, and there's stuff in the bathroom, and the toilet doesn't work. Just walk across the way. No problem. And of course they let me in.
I'm going to tell you this. If somebody with the look on their face like Sarah's come knocking on my door wanting to use the bathroom, I'm going to be like, bitch, piss right on my front doorstep, because that's as far as you get. You're not coming in here. You look like literally the definition of sketchy. Like if sketchy was a person, this is what it would look like. A Sarah Boone. Yeah.
Them and them, they're together. They're families. And nonetheless, if you really want to know, and I hope it doesn't get them in trouble, but he
look at this
here illegally. So he's trying to work on getting his.
How do you say, and I hope this doesn't get him in trouble, but they're here, he's here illegally. Wait, what? What? And I hope this doesn't get him in trouble. But like when nobody asked, when nobody cared, when nobody was looking for that, you say it and then start it out with, I hope this doesn't get anyone in trouble. You know, if this is not a Karen, then it's only reason why this isn't a Karen is because I am unaware of what a Karen is. So that's it. This is definitely some Karen behavior.
What does that got to do with you using the restroom?
They didn't want to be involved.
Should I use yours? You gotta use yours.
No. I was asking last night because, we had several different people in the neighborhood come up saying
Eli
that
and
she
Kim.
was drunk on a regular basis.
Eli and Kim. Okay. Did you ask Vinny next door?
Those are the ones next door that she asked to use the restroom, and they said no.
No, she said no.
Okay.
And like I said, she's not a nice person.
They're coming. What are your questions?
Yep.
I can help you with.
Who's coming?
To do the fingernails.
Yeah, you said that we could.
Okay, here we go. What's in the papers? What do you want to show us?
Allow us to do it.
What's your question about the papers?
Don't think that
I don't have a problem.
Okay. Just make sure.
So, am I getting my phone back?
No.
Not today.
What about Lucas's laptop?
No.
Not today.
Not today.
What does that mean?
We're still going through everything.
Oh, that's fine.
You're the one just telling us there's videos that we need to see on it, so
right?
we do our due diligence that we go through everything.
See, and that backfires on me now, too, because now you all think that I had even more, in quotes, intent to do what I did then, which was not intentional.
What's that?
in that. Is that correct?
She's asking about your tag in your hand.
No, but I'm asking if that's correct.
No, I'm not going
We're
to
not
agree to
making
anything that you're saying. I'm not, that you're...
So his probation officer,
Mm-hmm.
do you all inform her or do I need to call her?
We don't have to inform her, so if you would like to call her, you can. Are you saying because he's still on probation?
No, but because of the nice lady that she is and all that she's done for him, I didn't know how it was.
Legally, we just have to tell his parents, and we don't go telling.
Everybody else?
I didn't even know who his probation officer was, so no, I wouldn't go tell
So
him.
the same thing for classes. I need to do that too.
Classes.
His
Need to do what?
substance abuse class and his battery
cancel him?
intervention.
Yeah,
Something
we don't
else I
have
was
to
just
call
getting ready to
him.
ask.
Oh, for
So-
cues.
Other than this, so initially, what was the cause of death?
She is still pending because she wants to hold the body for an additional day to see if more of those bruises turn into something bigger.
Under the
And,
prison.
she's doing some other tests.
Actually, kind of curious of what her situation is right now. I know the trial thing hasn't happened, I think, with her yet. So, this is still new enough, you know. Yeah. She hasn't had that. I don't think she's had a trial or anything yet. Correct me if I'm wrong. Y'all are great with that. Y'all be pointing out my little stuff because I just be having an emotional response. Oh, but y'all be letting me know so I'll be clear.
So
But if
she's
she-
pending it for now.
I don't think she's
So, and that
Had a
couldn't
trial
have been
yet.
because of him being in the suitcase.
in the suitcase.
Or
That's
y'all are
what
saying
she-
that I
that's what-
physically did it.
That's what she's
Prison.
determining.
So,
The ones on the head, I asked her, could that have been from the suitcase, and she said she didn't think so.
Daryl gonna represent her.
nor did he touch me.
Okay.
I'm leaving it at that.
Okay.
She's
So,
so
I don't know
aggressive.
if you all know how to do this, because so that's what I was gonna get ready to ask you. So, are you all updating his parents today, or when you get final whatevers?
What does it matter? Why? What we tell his parents? What do you mean?
Because
We're gonna talk with them.
Yeah.
okay,
I have to.
but it's gonna
like,
come down to me.
What do you mean?
Like, so it's being put on me.
Who said that?
But I'm not, so what is it you would tell them?
We're gonna give them an update, just like we gave you an update on their autopsy.
Oh, she's trying to make that
Okay,
about her too.
So it's whatever
Well,
bruise,
here's
scratch,
the thing,
and
here's the thing.
whatever on the head.
We had to deliver news to them last night that their son was dead. There's not a whole lot of conversation that goes on
That is a
after
terrible
that.
conversation.
It's not a very easy thing
Was
to
it
do.
yesterday or Sunday? Sunday. Today's Tuesday, right?
Did we not meet you yesterday? We met you yesterday.
Yeah.
I'm just asking.
Look how she be.
Right?
Look.
Did we not meet yesterday?
Look how she looking at her.
It's a valid question.
Really? Yes, on Monday.
Okay.
Okay.
Ah.
Perfect.
Oh
So I
my
don't know if
god.
I ask you guys or how I find this out other than talking to his parents, which is not gonna happen.
Yeah, probably a terrible idea.
How do you guys suggest me finding out about funeral?
That's not even something that's been probably talked about between the family. That's not something we ask. We have no way of.
I didn't know, that's why I'm
Yeah.
asking.
It'll
So,
be up to them to make the arrangements of what they want to do. Like she just told you this quick, just being told last night, I'll pretty much be willing to wager that they have not even considered what they're gonna do.
His body can't even be released,
No.
so.
It's-
I've been there with parents, grandparents, and uncles. So I don't know if I have the right to or not, but like I was gonna call his former employees whom he really cared for and let them know.
You can call whoever you want.
I just don't wanna do something that I'm not supposed to. How do I go about getting his, wedding ring? engagement ring.
It's at the medical examiner's office. It'll come to us eventually, and then we
It'll be released to
to
the next
family.
of kin.
Yeah. Okay.
I bought it for him.
Okay.
That is a civil issue. It was on his finger, it goes to them, they're the ones that are gonna release it, we don't have any say in that.
So I won't get that back.
She's worried about the ring that he got on. She loves him so much. And I still love him to this very day. But where's his ring at? Can I get that back? Oh my God, Sarah. You are a classic, babe. I mean that in all the wrong ways. You're a terrible person. Just the worst.
So for all of this, like, how do I find out what's what, and how many,
Eduardo.
like, what's been found?
What do you mean?
Pillow with stain, swabs of stain from pillow.
Clouds, what's going
That will all
on?
be sent off to
FDLE.
FDLE, Florida Department of Law Enforcement. They do their testing.
So, and then like whatever white can with blood and necktie with blood was from the suitcase.
Correct.
Why would you guys, oh, you'll see it in there, the baseball bat.
What's going on, Jared?
And the receipts. And this is just
Diane?
his phone, my phone, and then the laptop.
Yeah, when anything can be released, we will release it, but we are very early in this investigation. And
Sarah, you are going to be in prison when that stuff gets released. Trust me, you ain't getting it. Don't you worry.
it's not an overnight process, unfortunately.
So, what's next?
They're gonna come and swab your fingers.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm talking about like in the long run. Like, what do I need to like? Do I need to be doing something or?
Yeah,
like,
getting a lawyer.
I can't tell you.
Should have done that already.
I mean, like, so like for, like, I don't understand. Like, I don't know if you guys are just gonna like, because it makes it sound like to me like I'm being accused of something that was not intentional.
Uh-huh.
I'm being accused of.
Okay. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And
All right. That's
a handful
accurate.
of other things I'm being accused of.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I don't want to be at home with Lucas and you guys show up.
Yeah, he didn't want to be in a suitcase to
So,
die in a suitcase,
it's
but
very
hey,
much still
sometimes shit
investigating
happens.
I don't know what you want me to tell you.
So is there going to be concrete whatever it is, and then it's like, okay, this is what it is kind of thing? Or like, because I've done the whole court thing. I've done the whole attorney thing. I've done whatever. So if I'm not admitting anything about being intentional and I killed George.
You just did.
That's
They're
not
like, this
the
lady is so
situation,
dumb.
but it's trying to be pinned on me.
Okay.
That was not my intent. But it's trying to be pinned on me.
Mm-hmm.
So however or whatever it is I need to do in order for that to be proven,
Mm-hmm.
then I need to do so, which
Yes.
is why I'm trying to get my ducks in a row.
Right.
So that's why I'm asking what the next
Don't
step
I
is
care
other
about
than me
your
getting my
ducks?
nails swabbed.
I mean, you want me to tell you how to not be accused of a crime? Is that what you're asking?
Ah!
I don't know what you
I'm
want.
trying to prepare myself
She's on her
for whatever
sixth
may need to
attorney.
be done so I can, I
I
guess, stick
wouldn't-
up for myself.
I mean, I think you're doing.
She's on her sixth attorney. Is that true? Yeah, why trial was moved up to January. Okay, so she hopefully if she can, she is so Daryl. I'm gonna tell you, the Daryls of the world cannot keep with an attorney. It's too much to ask, man. It's too much to ask of one human to deal with one of these things.
I'm just fine. You can.
Subject
you
matter
talk.
I just don't want you
jurisdiction.
guys to, again, show up and Lucas is in the house.
Should make some T-shirts to say that.
Well, we did tell you yesterday that we don't want to do
Subject
anything
matter
around your son.
jurisdiction.
That's why you came to us. So I don't know why you think that's gonna change.
That and or me not just show up back home.
I'm
Uh-huh.
sorry, what? That or what?
Me just not show up back home. That's what, oh, he's so happy that I'm staying over at the house with Brian. Like, so happy. And I'm not going back to the house to my house for however long I can stay over here because of whatever to blow over.
Hey, see how she says, oh, Mac's husband, he loves that I'm staying at his house. He's just like so happy, like just over the moon that I'm back there at the house with him. He's just like, it's all he ever wanted in life. This is so funny. The thought it's gotta be like a wiring thing, like something isn't connected to the right thing, and it's like, you know, it's gotta be a miswiring of something in their brains. Cause how do you do that? How do you say some shit like that with a straight face? Oh my god, her wires are completely crossed.
And again, if you don't mind me asking, so for whatever it is you all are claiming from the videos, which, yeah, it's
Murder.
Is that what you're going to tell him? Like his parents? It's like, oh yeah, and by the way, she did.
Did what?
I mean, what would you tell him?
I don't think it really matters what we're going to tell the parents.
Oh yeah, it is. It's fuel to the fire.
Well, we can't hide things.
Oh my god.
I don't know.
I'm
not saying we're going to go. I'm not saying that we're going to go and tell them every single thing we have. But again, this is the Orange County Sheriff's Office, that's public record, so eventually, like, this all will come out.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, I'm not,
Matters, honey.
you're making it sound like we're going to tell them something, so then your life is in danger, and I don't like that accusation.
No.
So, let's just nip that in the butt right now.
Well, that's what's going to happen.
I cannot
But we
choose.
What are we going to tell them?
But we can't even. But so technically, there's no concrete report yet, even.
Right. So
it's.
You want me to like tell you exactly what I'm going to tell them? I don't know what I'm going to tell them. I don't know what I'm going to tell them. Let's just leave it at that. Just like you don't know why you went upstairs. I don't know what I'm going to tell them.
So.
Parents that are dealing with
Can I call you the way that I did last time?
Yeah, my phone is an open line. Missy should be here. I don't know what's taking so long.
I get it. Look, I get it.
What do you get? What do you get? Hemorrhoids?
That was really bad.
Yeah, pretty bad.
Mm-hmm. So that's what scares me. Like, what do I need to plan on? Like, what do I need to plan on? I promise you, on my son's life, it was not intentional.
Oh,
I promise
no.
you. On Lucas's life, it was not intentional.
I don't know you. I can't say I know anything about you. I don't know what.
No, what you ain't gonna do is lie on your son's life. On your people who, because you know the thing is that like the phrase, I think the phrase doesn't really mean anything anyway, right? But people use it as kind of like a mark of their honor, you know, like you got my word, you know what I'm saying? It's a way to prove that your word means something. So you say that, then when you come through, it's like, oh, this person was a man of their word, right? Or a woman of their word. But because people use that, then there's people like this who use it because they think it's just like a certified, you have to believe me if I say this, but with no intentions of telling the truth or being the truth, what they said. There's people who like take advantage of what other people use as kind of like, you know what I mean? Oh my God, just get up underneath of this here prison. Tell Daryl I said, what's up?
What would be a true statement?
that?
I mean, if you're promising on your son's life, that's fine.
That's how much it means.
Sorry.
And she like,
That's how much it, look, that's how much it means.
Okay.
I hope you take that to heart. Please.
yeah, you're like, no, thank you, babe. But
It's
nice
shocking
try.
that you said that, yeah. I get it.
Ugh.
Do you have any idea when I can get my phone back?
Never.
You know what I'm talking about?
What did you say?
I just said no telling. I mean, our digital forensics unit is, got a lot of cases.
I love that as soon as she said that, she said, "You have any idea when I can get my phone back?" The lady cop pulls her phone out and starts playing with it. Pulls her own phone out. So I'm like, "Oh, your phone? Oh, fuck your phone, bitch. Let me play a little bit of Candy Crush." Right in your face.
On her plate. I mean,
Well, and that's not technically my laptop, it's Lucas's laptop.
Okay.
But he plays, you'll see all the games that he has on there.
Mhm.
as soon as we can get that back to Lucas, we will. As soon as we can release your phone, we will. But we have no way of being able to tell you because we don't have control over their caseload and how they
Gotta get all the goodness off of that thing first, honey.
And at this point, I think, honestly, with
My
everything
phone.
else that's going on, that should probably be at the bottom of your list of worries.
Right?
I'm trying to make Lucas happy so he can have his laptop back.
Okay.
Does Brian not have a laptop for him?
He has his laptop that he has to do for work, that he doesn't want him using it or breaking or dropping. It's not a big deal. There's nothing on the laptop anyway.
Now she like, "Oh, you ain't gonna give it to me? Well, fuck that laptop. I didn't care anyway." She's so ghostly pale.
So you
She's
will
some
keep
sun,
me posted,
baby.
like updated.
Mm-hmm.
That's my thing, is I'm trying to figure out what I need to do in the meantime.
I don't know, I can't, like, I don't know what to tell you, though. Like, what?
But you all have more information than I do, where it's, yeah, you might wanna, or yeah, you might wanna.
I'm sorry, what?
Like, we have more information on what?
Like,
We told you everything that we have. You know everything that we know. And most of it we got from you.
She want them to tell her to get a lawyer.
but that, like I was telling her, like, yeah, that's bad. Like, which I swore in my son's life was not intentional. So that's why I'm trying to figure out what I need to do for myself
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
going forward with this, nonetheless, with his family. And are you all just showing up with Lucas in the house?
I think we've already both told you that we would be mindful of any situation.
Oh, that's hilarious. That's hilarious. Diane NC says, Lucas, her son, who her ex-husband says she always forgets to pick up from school. She talking about all my son's life. Like, where is your son, by the way? Oh, shit. I gotta go pick up my son's life from school. Oh, my gosh. She's the worst. Oh, my God. Yeah, what do I need to say to get out of here, officer? What I need to
So
say
I
to
guess
get
you're gonna call me
going?
tomorrow? Or do we need to come back down here?
I'll chat with you next time. I have no idea when I'm gonna call you next.
Isn't the report coming out tomorrow?
Our report.
I'm just saying a report is generated through us, and the sheriff's office is a public entity. So if someone were to come request something, then
No, I'm talking about, his autopsy.
she's waiting and doing our follow-up, but
She's looking at him again tomorrow,
yeah.
but she won't be finished with him because she's pending for other stuff.
So after this, what? I'm done
Jail.
for now?
She's trying to figure out if she's going to get to walk out of here or
How long
not.
does this stuff take to get back?
The
Most
FDLE
of that
results.
you won't get back. The swabs and stuff will stay.
But I'll know about it?
Hey, Susan. Welcome to the live, baby.
Calling my phone, and I keep having to have other people call them to see what they need.
I hope you all can really both truly understand that that was not my intent. I miss him a lot.
I mean,
No more.
but my question has remained the same. What do you expect to happen to somebody when you leave them in a position like that?
Yes, but you have to understand too.
No, just what would you
Right?
expect
Answer the question.
to happen to somebody when you leave them in a position?
I had no idea because I've never done it before.
Why have you never done it before?
Why would I?
Exactly.
Why
did
did I
you?
do it before?
Why did you do it now?
Right?
I clearly have said why. Why?
No, you don't know
Never-
why. You
never-
just know that it's not intentional, but you don't know
Right?
why.
Exactly.
But that's okay.
Really?
I'm not trying to force you to say something.
She
that you
said,
don't
really?
know.
Oh. Oh, she don't like her, honey.
Feeding and petting.
She like, bitch, is you talking to me? You ain't talking to me. That's right. Pull your phone back out. Make her watch you. Make her watch you talk on your phone, play on your phone while she can't play on
I
hers.
bet you guys would assume that I'm that kind of person.
They don't
I'm
know
not
you.
assuming anything. We're going by the facts. It happened.
Like you said, you don't know me.
I don't remember what happens here. When she stands up, like and thinks she's gonna leave, do they come in and handcuff her? Don't tell me. I want to be surprised pleasantly. I wish to be pleasantly surprised.
What time is it, please?
Oh man, Harry is giving clues as to what's gonna happen. Oh, thank you, Susan. Mama love you too. All right, come on. What you got to say, lady? Do the
And
wire.
so, for me to have to live with getting him out and doing what I did is punishment enough.
There we go. There we go. That was the part that I had saw. I saw a little clip like thing, like I didn't say clip. I like clicked, just randomly was clicking through it just to see kind of what kind of stuff was said, and that was the thing that got my antenna up. Is her in here talking about some? I think now that I have to live with what I have done. I mean, I have suffered enough. I think that this could be called my punishment, and we could all feel like justice had been served.
Getting him out and doing what I did is punishment enough.
No, bitch. It ain't. It is not punishment.
I haven't slept.
Oh,
Because that's all I see.
you ain't slept, did you?
So that right there says something.
Oh, the nerve of you, honey. She's like, I haven't slept, so
Not my intention.
I've been punished enough. I said it wasn't my intention, so you can't prosecute me now. Hey, Barb. Women, I don't think I've ever seen a woman do it to defend themselves. It's a good thing you bring up. I'm gonna check on that. Any women who represented themselves for like this kind of like a murder crime, you know?
Nonetheless, I have to live without him now.
Yeah.
Nonetheless.
Yeah.
Punishment in itself.
Yeah, look, that's punishment in itself. That's what he's hoping they'll say. Look, she's got to live with this. I mean, she's been punished enough. No,
Right.
there's more room for punishment.
And it's unfortunate that stupid things like this happen.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Nonetheless, I have to live without him now.
Mm-hmm.
She keeps saying that.
Yeah. His daughters too.
Are you trying to make it worse?
Sorry, what?
Are you trying to make it worse?
Look at her.
How I feel?
Are you trying to make me feel guilty or something?
Just making a comment. I mean,
CSI, that was there yesterday.
Here we go.
She took your photos.
You are going to prison, honey pot. To your new home. Oh, snap. Jodi Jodi Arias. And Ann says she started representing herself. So I guess she started off doing that, but maybe then she stopped. Wow. That would be a funny one to watch too, wouldn't it? Jodi Arias. Oh, she was cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. She did a yeah. She did a doozy of a crime for somebody so small and dainty and with that voice. She killed that man like 3 times, you know. That shit was crazy. Oh, Jodi. It was a nightmare.
So I'm just going to take your swab and go around on one hand and then do the separate one for your other hand.
That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to check for DNA.
Right hand?
Roll call. That's right. Get that DNA. We're going to need it. You tricked me. Oh. Yeah. Yep, she did. She killed her boyfriend. Well, technically ex-boyfriend. Jodi Arias, I mean. That was her ex-boyfriend. He was like trying to get rid of her, but you know, he was trying to shake her off. Like, I can't be my Mormon self with you. Jodi Arias was a freak, honey. She was doing the most, baby. Yeah, she stabbed him, shot him, photographed him. If she got away with that, she might have decided to do something like that again. she just the way that she did it seemed like something that a serial killer might do. You know, like like a statement, trying to make a statement in this piece. Yeah, she was a serious stalker, but she would have become. I think she had the potential to be a serial killer if she hadn't got caught. If Travis's friends weren't so nosy and she didn't get caught. All right, y'all. We're gonna jump past this part a little bit because this is taking forever. Here we go. We're gonna get on past this part because you boring me. Here we go.
Okay. I'm done with all these.
We got your DNA now.
Okay, Sarah. So, you're not free to go.
Nope.
Okay. Oh, do you promise everything you told us was the truth? Or no? Everything we've talked about today?
Yes. What do you mean?
He asked to swear. Remember how I swore you yesterday on the audio recording? I just forgot, so he raised his hand to remind me to tell you.
Okay.
Do you promise and swear that everything we talked about today has been true and accurate to the best of your knowledge?
For which
True
everything?
and accurate to the best of your knowledge.
What, that it wasn't intentional?
Everything you've said
told
today,
us.
everything that's come out of your mouth has been true and accurate to the best of your knowledge.
To the best of my knowledge.
Correct. Yes.
Why?
Because
That's how
anytime
you
we talk
swear.
to somebody, we want to assure that everything that we've talked about is,
True and accurate to the best of that person's knowledge.
it's not a trick question.
To the best of my knowledge?
Yes,
To
it
the best of
is.
your knowledge.
Everything that you've told us today. is
Don't
true and
answer
accurate
it.
to the
It's
best
a
of your knowledge.
trick.
Yes, but it was not intentional.
Okay. Okay.
All right, do me a favor, stand up. I need you to turn around, face the wall, put your hands behind your back. Do you have anything in your pockets that I should know about?
No.
Okay.
Oh, she thought she was going home, y'all.
Why is this happening?
She's like, wait,
Because
what?
George is dead.
Am I not in control?
Not intentionally.
Ah!
He's still dead.
Ah!
Well, we don't
Someone
really
needs to call Brian,
He's
please.
still dead as a doornail,
Or
honey.
can I not make a phone call?
You'll be able to make a phone call when we get you down to the jail.
Yes,
So
we
why is
help
this
you out.
happening? So this was a trick.
No, it's not.
Yes.
a trick. How's it a trick?
Yes, it was a trick.
I brought you in here to ask you to explain.
Sarah, yes, this was a trick. I thought it was obvious, but apparently not for you, unfortunately for you. So yeah. Come on, let's get up underneath this prison. Get up underneath this prison. If you see my precious Darrell down there, let me know. Oh my gosh. We miss him so. I'm just kidding. He ain't shit. And we don't ever want to deal with it no more.
Explain a few things to us. And
You were read your rights.
Packing your
response
bags up.
to everything was basically, I didn't do it.
Intentionally.
I have to go through that.
So
Look
now he's still dead.
at his profile. Look at this. She be bragging about how he just be love me. He just, he's so happy that I'm back at his house. He's just so happy. Oh, George just, he couldn't resist me. He always came back to me because I'm that bitch, And this is the profile. Like, this is talking like you talk with that weird personality you got. Yeah, use a narcissist if I ever seen one, because it's damn sure the proof ain't in the pudding, okay? Because you look all of crazy, okay?
Do me a favor. Have a seat.
Really, guys?
Really.
So if I didn't show up, Why
For
is
your
this
training?
happening?
Because
Before you all said I could leave.
when
That I was done after that.
we were done, yes, we were done. Absolutely.
So that's what it is,
We are done.
right? Not intentional. So what am I supposed to do now?
It's called a lawyer, heifer.
You will,
Someone needs to call Brian.
okay.
Lucas is waiting for Mom to come home.
Hey, man, Lucas will be just
This
fine,
was not my
honey.
intention. I thought I was waiting for you all to come and figure out.
If anybody is aware of this woman's craziness the most, it is going to be her son. Trust me. He is not crying when she is missing. He's feeling stable for the first time in his life.
That's what we're trying to do.
And I was going to be able to go home and see Lucas. Now he's just not going to have me come home.
That's right.
So
You
there's
got it.
nothing that I can do.
No.
All right, no.
There's nothing that I can do in order to go home and see Lucas and prepare.
Not right now, no.
Oh, why does she keep... Oh, wait. Hold up, Sarah. Hold up, Sarah. You better not be doing what it look like you're doing. Hold on, let me...
You'll be afforded a time in court. You'll be afforded an attorney. You'll
So
be
she
afforded
turned her head when the
chance
woman
to
came back in?
talk to a judge.
Hold
and
up.
all that stuff will be worked.
Let's observe that.
This was not my intention. I thought I was waiting for you all to come and figure out what's what and how many.
That's what we're trying to do.
And I was going to be able to go home and see Lucas. Now he's just not going to have me come home.
Mm-hmm.
So there's nothing that I can do.
Look, she looking him in the eyes, said nothing, and then she looks down.
There's nothing that I can do in order to go home and see Lucas and prepare.
Not right now, no. You'll be afforded
And then
a
she
time
turns
in
her
court.
head,
You'll be afforded an attorney. You'll be afforded
Were you trying to
a
seduce
chance
that
to
man?
Talk to a judge, and all that stuff will be worked out.
If I didn't know any better, I would think that was a terrible, terrible attempt at seduction, Sarah. Were you trying to imply something with that? Are you saying that there's nothing that I can do? Nothing at all, sir? Oh my God. I don't put nothing past this wench. Nothing at
But
all.
what's the time frame for that, though?
I have no way of being able to tell you. You should make first appearance probably by tomorrow morning, if not tonight, depending how things are busy, how quickly you get down there. I
had a
don't
sneaky
work in
suspicion
there.
this was going to happen. And I need water, like, really bad, please.
Here she needed water again. Whenever she get in trouble, you notice how much water she needs? I haven't heard her ask for water this whole time she was in this thing. It's funny how now, right now, when it's like she's about to be in some shit and that the shit's done hit at the fan, when she doesn't feel like she has control, basically, over what's happening, all of a sudden she just really needs a lot of water. Is that just me noticing that?
You all checked me down here.
Absolutely did not.
Yes, they did. Good job, sir. Mr. Officer. Good job, Mr. Officer.
I just got those.
Okay. They are not allowed in the jail.
So I can't even smoke cigarettes if I go.
Nope, no siggy for you, baby.
What?
George can't have one, so neither can you.
And what am I supposed to do with my car?
You'll be fine where it is. When you get down there, you'll have free phones. You'll be able to call.
What, as soon as possible?
Yeah, once you get down in there, get booked in, you'll be able to use a phone in the waiting
But
area.
how long will that take? Because I need to talk to Brian.
Oh my God.
I don't know. It depends how busy, how quickly they get you through. I probably would say within the hour. It's a free phone
Yes?
call
Yeah.
in the lobby. It's a free
All
phone
I'm
call.
doing is bringing you there, sign
Yep.
this paper, and you're going to do it.
She has no clue.
So can I ask you, or whoever it is, those holding cells, am I going to be put in one of those?
I don't know.
Last time I had a panic attack.
Okay.
Let them know that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, you're familiar with the big bay. As long as you go in and you act civil to them, they'll set you in the big bay. And you'll be left there for
Can
a
you
while.
request that while I'm there?
No, that's not up to us. We don't work at the jail.
As long as like he's saying, is if you don't
If
act
you
up.
go in and act like this, you'll go in and they'll put you in the big bay. If you go in there screaming and kicking and yelling and
Why would
cursing
I
at
do
people,
that?
I don't know. I'm just letting you know that's what happens. That's how they weed people out. If you go in acting like this,
So I asked for the big bay?
they'll put you there as long as you're acting like this.
Yeah, because the last time I had a major panic attack on the little things.
Alright,
Let him know.
change the cuffs. Call it a
Go
day.
ahead, stand up.
I have not
So
found
what am I
anything.
gonna do with my purse? Oh, sorry.
Your purse is gonna come, but the cigarettes and stuff can't, so.
I put the lock up too, my bad.
Oh, no, it's all good. Mine are the opposite, so.
What made you all decide to do this?
You
They
murdered.
decided to do this.
Oh my God.
George
What?
is dead.
There you go.
You guys, I knew this was gonna happen.
You did?
If you knew,
So I came
Well, we
down here
gave-
willingly.
why act
Yes,
so surprised
absolutely.
then?
We
Look how
were
stiff
trying to
her
figure out
hair
what's
is.
going on.
Oh,
We're still
somebody
trying to
said she
figure
got
out
a
what's
perm.
Unintentionally.
Yeah, she must have.
Intentional or not, George is dead.
She don't like he keeps saying that.
You act like when you say unintentionally, that absolves you from everything.
Yep. Oh my
I
God.
need
Thank
to
you for
get-
pointing that
I
out.
have I don't know if it's,
They need
able
to
to
be
be or
they need
not?
to be oiled in. I apologize.
No, no.
I have things in my car that I need to,
Put your purse like that.
What kind of stuff do you have in your car that you're worried about?
well, I have my medication.
Okay, they have a pharmacy there, so if there's something that you have to have right away, you'll be seeing a nurse.
It's panic attack stuff.
Well, again, when you get checked in, you're gonna be seeing a
Can I
nurse,
turn around now?
and that, they have a pharmacy there, so they'll be able to take care of any kind of that stuff. That protocol is out of my realm. I don't work down there, so I don't know, but I do know they do have a pharmacy.
That's a cute little copper, ain't it?
And that you will
Ain't
be
she
reported to see
adorable?
somebody. Okay?
Hold on.
Yes, ma'am. I, let's say no.
Yeah.
My bad.
That's right. Take her away. Remove her from our presence. We are done with this one. That was fun, you guys. I have to say it again. You guys are absolutely amazeballs. Y'all kept the chat running the whole time. We've been in here for 2 hours and 55 minutes. Went through that entire thing. I appreciate y'all so much. So much. And I have a video I gotta work on. I got another Daryl video I gotta make before I go to bed. But I'm not gonna post it today though, because I'm gonna post it tomorrow. So I have something going out tomorrow. But we will do this again because it wasn't hating on me. The internet was good. My thing wasn't dropping scenes. Did a great job. Mama, love y'all so much in my heart. Chat, you are the best. Oh, Mama do love you so much. And we gonna keep this going. Thank you, Jen, Patty, Norma, Charlotte, Marianne. All right, y'all. Y'all behave, okay? Because you already know I'm just not gonna do it, okay? Mama love you. Peace.